Even Livy Don was getting grimmed up by Baby Rock. He just said the gap was so Ohio and skibbity. Even Kaiser night and I should speed hitting the gritty. A grim is shaking Fortnite. Woo! A grim is shaking Fortnite. Woo! A grim is shaking Fortnite. Woo! A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking. We let the Rizzler talk. Even Gretchen is getting bized up by Baby Gronk. He just said, well, Gap was so Ohio and skibbity. Even Kaiser night and I should speed hitting the gritty. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. Woo! A grim is shaking Fortnite. Woo! A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite.
A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. Last night we let the Rizzler talk. Even Livy Dunn was getting messed up by Baby Gronk. He said that her yacht was so Ohio and skibbity. Even Kaiser Nat and I should speed hitting the gritty.
A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking Fortnite.
A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite.
Who wrote that? The Jersey Lawman?
You know it.
No, for real? Who wrote that?
Lawman.
Woo! Did he really?
Yes,
But I
sir.
said that as a joke.
No, that's all him.
The Lawman made that?
Goated, bro.
What? I didn't even know that.
So
Yeah,
dope.
dude.
He also put
Goated.
a video of him on his story this morning, shredding.
Yeah, he showed the receipts.
He's
Well,
legit.
first of all, welcome everybody. It is the H Street Podcast. We're having too much fun today because it is November 22nd, and that means it is our last day in the studio. For tomorrow is the wonderful day of Thanksgiving that all Americans love. And it is a most cherished day, and we're all just very excited. Good news is for you guys, yesterday we filmed our traditional annual You Laugh, You Lose challenge video, which is going up tomorrow morning for members who said I never did anything for you guys. And then on Friday, it's going to be flipped public for everybody to enjoy.
Yes.
Flipped.
We were originally going to do it on Friday, but then we said, well, why don't we just treat the members, you know?
Give him a little something, something.
So that's going up on Thursday for all of our lovely members and Friday for everybody. But it's another, it's another treat. It's another treasure. And it's a Thanksgiving miracle, you know? So thank you to everybody. Thank you to all of our members. Thank you. With peace and love, of course.
Remember, it's actually a holiday today, too. It's
It
the
is?
biggest drinking night of the year, baby.
Yo, it's the night before Thanksgiving, right? It's the biggest drinking night of the year.
Wouldn't Thanksgiving be the biggest?
This is what we debated. It turned out King was right.
Wait, seriously? It's the
Yeah.
day before?
Yeah,
Yep.
we all goofed on him, but
He knows.
I think we found out.
I guess as
Yeah,
a
we
heavy
should have believed
drinker,
him. Yeah.
As
He would
an
know.
alcoholic, I trust his credentials.
Bar night, baby.
Last night we let the Rizzler talk. Even Livy Dunn was
Anyone
getting
drinking
messed up by
tonight?
Baby
I mean, it's the biggest night of the year. Anyone drinking?
No, probably not.
Wow, we're so
Yeah, we're
are
lame.
so chill. We are such good boys and girls here at the.
Oh,
We are just
Daddy, chill.
nobody's even gonna sit back. You are. What are you planning, Olive?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. With those glasses?
Yeah.
So are you going out to like bars with friends? Like, what's the plan?
Possibly, yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
I want to do something.
Yeah, you're young. You know
Yeah.
what I mean.
I need
when-
to dance tonight.
When I was just for the girls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And you know.
I know. When I was your age, it's like you want to be
No.
doing fun stuff.
Absolute.
So what do you do? I've never gone out in LA.
I love drinking with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
sitting down at a little table with my friends, dancing with my friends.
We love Friends.
Mhm.
They're the
Ski
best.
ball. I love Dave and Buster's. I could hit up Dave and Buster's.
Buster's. That's fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
To be young.
Are you
There's
drinking?
a lot of
tonight?
things that I
No, I don't ever
love.
drink. I only drink once a year during our subathon.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Love.
But I am working on a new recipe. Usually during Thanksgiving, I'm the mashed potatoes guy. And I don't want to toot my own horn, although I will. And I do want to, actually. Everything I said is wrong. I make the best mashed potatoes in the fucking world.
You are wrong.
And every year, people trip out and they lose their minds over my mashed potatoes. They look forward to it. This is why people come to our home on Thanksgiving.
Why haven't we ever gotten in on that?
I can make them. That's a good point. I'll make them for you guys.
Bring
you guys
some mashed
can see.
potatoes.
Let's
Let me
go.
get some.
I'm
I gotta-
telling you, man. It's
How much
like,
peppermint do you use in your mashed potatoes is the question.
well, my recipe is proprietary, Dan, but I'll tell you this. There is no peppermint.
Okay, I'm in.
How do you mash them? Do you use a masher, mixer?
All by hand.
Stick them in a
girl.
stew.
It's all by hand.
Okay, okay.
Horsepower, manpower. But they couldn't be creamier. Do you know what I mean? Like a machine can't do what I can do. Maybe I'll do that next week.
Hook it up.
I'll bring you guys a fresh batch of
Hell yeah, bro.
Please.
That would be
That's
fun.
creamy taters.
But so what I'm doing those because my mom, my brother can't eat dairy. And then Hila's mom is kosher, so she can't mix dairy and meat. So this year I'm perfecting a new recipe for roasted potatoes. And boy, I'm telling you, this shit is nuts.
And we
Like people, they do roast potatoes all wrong. These people, they throw them in the oven. They cover it in some oil. They throw it in the oven, and they expect that to be all you have to do. I mean, it's psychotic. It's so much more nuanced than that. First of all, you got to boil them so that it's crisp. It's pillowy on the inside. There's nothing worse than a goddamn roasted potato that's not cooked all the way through. Like, Jesus Christ. Now, I don't know if this is traumatized because my mom has never been a good cook or if this is common knowledge outside of my family. But you got to boil the potatoes, okay? And then into nice chunks. And then you heat a big-ass pan full of oil in the oven. You take it out. You put it in the already hot oven and oil so that, you get maximum crisp time. And so that you want it to get crispy without burning, obviously.
We roast.
And you keep turning it and mixing it in a whole bunch of fucking oil. Right? For like 2 hours. And then right before the end, about 5 minutes before the end, you take this slurry, this olive oil, rosemary, garlic, salt, and you slather those motherfuckers up. The thing is, you don't put it in more for 5 minutes because the garlic, the rosemary, it will burn. And that is amateur hour. And when it comes to potatoes, I don't fucking burn shit. And so this is what I'm working. My goal is so that people, they don't think about the mashed potatoes. Everybody can partake, and everybody is going to say, you know what? Mashed potatoes is a thing of the past. Now it's about roasted potatoes. And who can relate? Can I get a wayo?
Yeah, wayo. Yeah, that sounds great.
Potatoes.
Sam,
Yeah.
what do you think? You're the only other chef in here.
I got a good process for you.
Oh,
Really? Tell
Really?
me.
Yeah, okay, well, you should use duck fat for sure.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that's
then I can't eat it.
That's pretty gnarly. Okay, duck fat. Jeez.
Well, so
Wait, I
you
can. I'm making a vegetarian. I can't do that. That's the whole
Oh.
point.
Oh, dang, okay.
I just use canola oil.
Well, I like to soften mine, like boil them, and then hit them with like a glass, like flatten them out, and then fry them in duck fat. And then you can put like
I've
your
seen
herbs
those.
and salt on top. It's
I've
super
seen
good.
Have you had those, Ian?
Fuck.
I haven't made them with duck fat, but you've had that method with bacon fat.
Oh, dude, Sam,
Oh.
you are a freaking demon.
You know who had the duck fat potatoes was at Martin's restaurant.
Yes, at Gwen. They
Yeah,
they
Gwen.
do make duck fat potatoes.
This is what they end up looking like. I just looked up a picture because, like, and I'm just telling you, man, they're so fucking good. And I feel like mine even look nicer than this.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, man. And boy, howdy, let me tell you something, man. I'm Ratatouille up in this bitch right here, boy. Let me tell you, man. The smashing is nice. I like that technique, Sam. I've seen it. I've never done it, but I've seen it.
Well, they're soft and they're crispy at the same time, so it's nice.
Yeah, I mean, mine are too, Sam, so let's just calm down.
Okay, well, let's see.
Potato off next week?
I'll bring potatoes 3 ways. I don't know the third one yet, but I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
I'm so in.
I'm
Should we have
Potato
a top chef off, potato off edition? Does
Hell
anyone, would
yeah.
anyone else compete in that?
I'd love to.
You good with
Really?
Cook?
Whoa.
I cook.
New challenger.
that? Surprises me.
Yeah, I
We
enjoy
should all
cooking.
bring our best potatoes.
Huh.
Yo, that's a fun for a little post-Thanksgiving bit next week.
Yeah, I'm the meat chef.
Everybody bring your best potatoes.
Potato off.
I'll do it.
BYOP.
You'll do it too?
I'll join in.
Oh, it's going down.
Fuck,
Yes,
dude.
it's going
I
down.
got some good shit too. I'll join this.
Really?
I think what we have to do as well is we need to write down our recipes so that people at home can
Yeah.
participate if they so love it. Wow, that's exciting.
That's
Okay.
very exciting.
Anyone else got a treasured Thanksgiving dish that they cook annually,
Like,
traditionally?
$28.
Always bring the wine.
The wine. You're the wine guy.
Yeah.
Like,
It's respectable.
$28, no matter how you spend this, is a lot for some fucking cookies. It's $7 a bag, and that's still expensive, but then you also have to factor in that the bags aren't even big to begin with.
All right,
It's 4
I mean,
ounces per bag.
it's just
4
cookies,
ounces
bro.
of cookies for $7 is still a lot, especially when you compare it to the product that they're basing it off
just
of and
cookies,
supposedly
bro.
approved
It's
upon.
just
Those
$7.
were $10 a bag for 14
All right,
ounces. They
man.
offered you 10 ounces more of
Join the
product.
Costco
And they were
subreddit or
sold in
something.
Costco. A lot
Why are
of
you
people
telling
really
me this?
enjoyed them, but most people didn't like the price. That was a pain
Okay,
point of
dude.
that. $10 for a bag of cookies is a lot.
All
So
right,
$7
man.
for a
It's just
smaller
not
bag
that
of
serious.
cookies, significantly smaller,
Right, they're
is a lot
expensive. Yeah, yeah.
too. Like, it doesn't matter how you boil down this math. All
Right.
roads
Bro,
lead to this being
it's
an
just
expensive
cookies.
product.
There are
That's
other
the brass
roads. There are
tacks of
other
it. That is the
roads.
hard pill to swallow.
It's not
There's
a
really
hard pill to
no
swallow.
way
It's
of
a
spending
fucking
this
little
where
cookie.
It's an
$28 for a
influencer
4-pack
product.
of these
It's
cookies
expensive, I get it.
isn't expensive. It is.
Okay, all right,
And
all
to
right,
try
all
and
right.
call
Okay.
people
Jesus, dude.
broke.
Jesus.
All right, don't call me bro. How dare you?
That's really about it.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, that's exciting. So nobody else cooks from Thanksgiving? Nobody else?
I'm making everything.
Girl, of course you
I
are.
can't wait. My favorite is dressing. I have the best dressing in the world.
What do you make? What kind of dressing?
Cornbread dressing.
Cornbread dressing?
Tell me
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, what's in it?
I'll make some, cornbread.
Cornbread water.
I make like sourdough bread crumbs and I let them dry out overnight, and then I make cornbread and I mix it together with like a bunch of other stuff. It's so good. I'll make an extra one and bring it actually.
Is that an original recipe?
It is. Well, it's my mom's, but yeah.
Wow. Wow. Sam.
It's bussin'.
Do you have any
I'm making
dreams of opening like a
every-
restaurant or anything like that, or you don't want to deal with any of that kind of business?
I mean, it would be cool someday. I don't know. I've always envisioned like a coffee shop would be really fun.
Coffee shop,
Yeah.
sandwiches,
It also has
breakfast
food.
burritos. Would you make breakfast burritos?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You make
Be amazing.
sandwiches.
Sandwiches. That's very good.
I like my coffee
Just
dark.
saying.
I like that. That's very good.
I'd eat there every day.
What else are you making, Sam?
I'm gonna make my corn souffle.
Love
it.
that.
I'm gonna make. I'm also gonna make hush puppies. Have you ever had a hush puppy before?
Is that the hot dog and the? What is a
No.
hush puppy?
That's a pig in a blanket.
Oh yeah.
A hush puppy is like a bowl, like a ball of cornbread dough that you fry.
It doesn't have a hot dog in it.
No.
Oh.
And then there's like you can put jalapenos and cheese and stuff like that. in
So
there.
it's all cornbread. I'm getting the.
Put your balls in my
There's a
mouth?
lot of corn.
This is a corn-centric meal.
I'm
you're cooking.
gonna make green bean casserole and I don't know what else. I have a lot of things.
Are you making turkey?
No, I think I'm gonna do brisket actually.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I have a smoker and I think I'm gonna smoke a brisket.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Your thoughts, Ian?
I will be eating.
Probably tastes better than her
That'll
food from yesterday that you ate.
Dude, were you kind of fucked up from yesterday?
We're talking about the Laugh You Lose that you guys haven't seen yet. For the record.
But yeah, last night was your stomach kind of fucked, or you didn't? Well, I guess no spoilers.
It's okay.
A little spoiler. I laughed a lot, and so I ate a lot of really disgusting shit, and I was feeling a little rough last night. I gotta say.
But Ian, how did you fare?
It wasn't too bad overall. I had some burps.
Oh,
What do you call them?
Sulfur burp.
Sulfur ass.
Duty burps.
Duty.
Fucking
Poopy,
fart
diaper
mouth motherfucker over here.
Yeah, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. But I'm very excited to eat some real Sam cooking.
Yeah.
Are you going to be helping her, Ian, or are you just kind of chill?
I'm sort of like the moral guidepost, I think.
What does that mean in the kitchen?
Well, I have like a very warm presence.
Yeah.
as
Is
people
that right, Sam?
tell.
Ian likes to come in the kitchen and go, "What can I eat?" Like while I'm cooking.
Do you wish that he would help you more, or are you happy with the current arrangement?
I'm happy with the current arrangement.
You don't want his help.
Well, our kitchen's kind of small, and I get overwhelmed if there's like too much happening in it. So I like to just zone out and do my thing.
And what are you
Basically
doing there?
Insinuating she wants me to just get the fuck out and get away.
She didn't insinuate that, Ian. She literally said it.
Yeah.
I mean, just
She said, "Ian, get out. I don't want you here."
Yeah.
And what do you, when you're in the zone cooking, do you listen to music? Do you watch stuff? What do you do?
I listen to music mostly. I have a speaker in there.
Nice.
Yeah. It's very zen. It's nice.
Ethan got sulfuritis. Would you guys stop saying that? That's not a real thing.
Yeah, it's called fart mouth.
That's
That's
real
what he's
science. By the way, go to teddyfresh.com. We got our magic collection up.
Magical.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Revolutionary.
This shirt's great though. It's like velvet. So nice. Streetwear AF. Yeah, that's happening at teddyfresh.com. We also have Black Friday going on at teddyfresh.com. We also have the cards are still up.
Yeah, very limited stock of the red ones left, by the way. That was the one that we only had a limited amount of. The green ones are still available, though, and those are a pre-order, so those don't have a cap. But if you wanted both, or you wanted the red in particular, for whatever reason, time is quickly running out.
December
I think there's
1st.
less than 100 left.
No, there's like 50 left.
There's like
yeah.
50 left, so now's
So-
the time.
And then
50.
pre-order ends December 1st on the green pack.
Correct.
Yep.
So remember, guys, all the money goes to support the crew.
Yay!
So go ahead and
Thank
get
you.
some cards.
Yep.
Support the team.
I'm about to do all the red card owners a favor. Ready? I'm gonna make it more limited supply.
What?
Yo,
Up
that
and down.
increases the price! That
Yo.
increases the price, bro!
That's true.
That just increased the price.
Wait, which card was that, man?
That was a blank one.
It was empty.
Yeah, it was the blank
Still,
one.
though, it
You could have
takes
sold
Right,
that on
it is
eBay.
a card.
It's
Here, I'll
inflationary.
put my money where my mouth is. Where's my card?
No. Don't do it.
Cam,
dude.
Cam,
No.
you lost it, bro.
No.
Play it. It's cursed.
No,
Cursed, dude. No.
Cameron.
I can't find my
Cameron,
card.
no.
So I could've picked two
Don't
random
do
ones.
it. Cameron.
Jesus.
Pick your red
No.
cards today, guys. The value's going up.
What the
The
frick?
supply's going down.
Freaking insane,
I'm
bro.
crazy.
Do not play this, man.
All right, cut it
Put
off.
him away.
Cut it off.
Put him away.
I am cutting it off. What do you mean?
No, not you. Ian, stop showing this. There's a crime taking place, man.
Get your cards today, guys.
By the way, some people were confused about the blank card. There is a blank card at the end of the pack. we added that because we thought some people in the audience maybe want to do their own thing.
Yeah,
post it on the
post it to the
subreddit,
sub.
whatever. And the whole idea that started that is because the whole pack is do-it-yourself, DIY, and because we all made
our own cards.
Yeah, so we thought
exactly.
you
So
guys can also make your
one
own card.
too. It's fun.
Yeah.
Don't get mad about it.
I saw on the subreddit that some people got some of the autographed cards already, or some of the custom ones that we did.
Yeah, I think somebody got Zach's, right?
Zach's and Lena's, and I feel bad for whoever got mine because mine looked like shit.
Mine was pretty cursed too.
Yeah.
My card's very valuable.
I'm so excited if someone got mine because there's a very funny thing on it.
Yeah, mine is just I took a little the glue stick and I just put pubes and glued it to it, so that's good.
Whoa,
nice.
Little exciting treasure there for somebody. Pubes and glue stick. I mean, what's a better combination, frankly, than that?
It's fucked up.
I didn't do that, for the record. All right, so anyway, we are here to do a show today. Let's see, we've got so much to get to. First of all, Tyler won. He's a pro gamer. Is that right, love?
Yeah.
Area?
And he's a lifter too. He's a power lifter.
Is that the meta now?
Yeah.
And I think he's beloved by all, right?
He's pretty universally loved.
Yeah, people like Tyler one, I think.
Good friend of mine. I met him once.
He's a great friend of the show, actually. Yeah. But here he is giving props to one of our very own. Let's listen.
It is my burden to carry.
This started at the beginning. Is that where it is?
No.
Yeah, that time.
It's like 10 seconds.
No, it is.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I
thank
take it back.
Just coach, no. No, sir. Wait, I gotta listen to that guy's song again, actually. That'll get my mind right. Oh, it's this. Here it is.
Can you remove Ethan?
Right?
I know this song. I love it.
Have you heard this, Olivia?
I have. I love it.
Olivia! Let me focus up, please.
It's just so weird.
He loves it. And this is what this show does. This is a song submitted for Olivia.
I can't sleep when you're not there. I think about you.
It's getting
all
him
the time.
jacked
You're
up.
always in my hair, my head. I said it wrong again. I'm stuck inside a dream,
Well,
but
you
I
can't
don't
even
want
play.
to.
He's just hiding in the bush.
All the comments are about this song. People are literally freaking out.
How did this come to be?
But this is the impact our show has on the larger world community, you know. And this is why it's an important cultural phenomenon here on the H3 podcast. Yeah. And so the question that we all ask is he a fan of the show, or did he find this through some other means? Why would he be listening to this song?
Wondered myself. The only thing that makes sense is that fan who made the song is also a Tyler 1 fan.
But why would he even listen to it?
Because maybe he did a dono and said, check out my song or something.
I can message him about it if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
he does.
Yeah.
That guy kind of looks like a League player. I gotta be honest. I got League vibes from him.
You got
look
lead
at how
vibes?
look how in the
You
zone
can just
he is.
read them, huh? Read them like a book.
Wait, hold on. Look how in the zone Tyler is.
Oh, that's another reaction meme.
This is 1000%. We need this. Get up, Ian. This is live. This is not pop.
He's a very intense young man.
That's a pro gamer.
Yeah. Are you familiar with this guy at all?
I know a bit about him.
Okay.
Just that he's a lifter and a character.
He's very much a character.
So funny.
I mean, he's in the zone. Look at him, man. Look
Beautiful
at that.
taste in music.
He just said "wham."
Oh, he's a fan.
So did you ever make contact with him, Olivia?
The boy who wrote this?
Yeah.
I didn't. Maybe, who knows what will happen in the future.
So you
I know that
haven't-
he's
Okay.
at Zach's shows, so I was just imagining that I'll meet him there next one.
Okay, so he never reached out.
He may have. I'll be honest, I didn't look.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough, girl.
Yeah, thanks, girl.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't need
I've been focusing on me.
you don't need to look through that shit. Anyway, let's just watch Tyler play for a bit.
That should have been so free, actually. What the? You know what I gotta say? Instant replay!
Oh, he's playing it again.
Again.
Go.
Dude, this
guy's obsessed.
Yes, this song is. He gets in the
It's
zone.
on repeat, baby, for the rest of the stream!
Oh man.
Wait, what? Wait,
This
hold on.
is-
Okay, I have to disable chat because of this retard thresh. I'm trying to go pro in this account. Mute.
All right, we've seen it. Thank you, Tyler.
All right.
All the comments are about it though. Let's see. This song sounds like the start of a coming-of-age high school movie or situationship movie. The fuck? I mean, that's true. The song's a straight banger, they says.
It is very good. It has grown on me, I gotta say.
I've always liked it.
For anyone wondering, it's called Nightmare music video by Giorgio Peterson. Let's see how that song is popular.
George Peterson.
Here it is. Wait, not Olivia. Okay. 3,000 views? That's it? Come on, man. After the Tyler 1 bump? Come on, dude. All right. Well, just to, as a side note, give a shout out to Jersey Lawman. This dude. Whoa, what did I type?
What the fuck?
Right here. 180,
That's so crazy.
180,000 views. That's legit numbers. That's like Billboard ready. I mean, holy smokes. Yeah, speaking of Dream, he's been getting some hot water, eh? And I'm not talking about cheating in Minecraft either. I feel like every week there's a new Dream sexting story. But I don't know how much of it is real or not. It's hard to tell. Also, like, what happened was, there really is the H3 curse. This man calls into our show, and literally, as he's calling in, he's writing a letter about new accusations against him, which I didn't even know was happening until afterwards. This man literally typed up his acknowledgement of the accusations, tweeted it, and then called into the show.
A nightmare.
A nightmare. Yeah, but I guess somebody leaked voice notes of him. I guess sexting, frankly, voice sexting.
Mm-hmm.
What do we used to call that back in the day before when it was just voice? Voice
Phone sex?
Phone sex?
Yeah, phone sex, I guess.
That sounds so like antiquated. Weird. Phone
People-
sex?
But I don't know
That's
because
still used. People say that.
People still say phone.
according to Dream,
Who calls anyone anymore?
Not me.
I don't
That's what I'm
answer
saying.
my phone. Like
Right. That's
when
why
people-
it seems weird. It's like, who's calling?
I prefer to call.
Well, no, he sent the voice.
It's easier. Get shit done.
Yeah. You make people's day.
That's right, dude. Shout out to Trader Joe's.
Here's the thing. He sent it in a voice note, so that's okay. If it's a call, that's different. A voice note is fine.
No, it was a.
Wasn't it?
It was a Snapchat.
It was a Snapchat. Yeah.
Of course it was. God. So, Dream says, and correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause some of you guys probably know better than me, that it was the recipient was an adult and a consenting party to the phone sex. And he's saying that the leaking of these is comparable to revenge porn, which may be so. So I'm not going to play it out of respect for potentially his privacy. I mean, if it was a minor or if it was unsolicited, then I would play it. No question. But I don't want to proliferate potentially what could be construed as revenge porn, right?
I guess that's fair, yeah. That would not be a great look if that's what it turns out to be.
But as far, and you guys correct me, there's not been any evidence conclusively that says that the recipient was underage or unwilling?
Frankly, I don't know enough to be able to confidently. I don't want to put
Did
out
anyone look into it?
misinformation if that's true.
Did anyone look into it? One of y'all was looking.
I mean, I saw what was posted, and in those posts, it was like a. Jesus, people are so worked up about this. I'm afraid to say anything wrong. From what I understand, it was anonymously leaked to somebody who was from somebody who was supposedly underage. These voice messages that are sexual in nature.
Hold on. People are saying she's 17, she's 16, but how do you know?
16 is the age of consent.
Listen, we if you guys have anything, please share with us. And
if she's 16, I'd fucking love to
Guys,
know.
we're not into the dreamverse as much as y'all in the chat are. So if you,
my dream literally starts and ends with nightmare. The controversy was that she said she was a minor. Okay, so where? I just want to know that before I like put all that out there. You know what I mean? That's a pretty serious charge. It is the biggest drinking night of the year, so I don't know what's the relevancy.
Yo, it's the night before Thanksgiving, right? It's the biggest drinking night of
It's
the
a
year.
minor, Ethan. But tell me, how do you know? Just
maybe
tell me
we
that.
just shouldn't be talking about it because we don't know what we're talking about. We weren't planning on talking about this today.
I want to know, and I'm telling the people.
Okay.
If you know, tell me. You know what I mean? That's all I want to know. If you know, send it to one of the crew. On Discord or somewhere. I'd love to know.
The tweet that is going around said that the person was 16/17-year-old in 2019 when he was 20. And that's where everyone's getting the age from.
But was the person that leaked it, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's morally correct? But if they're two consenting adults, I don't know. What was his age at the time? I guess I don't know.
20. In 2019, he was 20.
He was 20, and if they're, he says they're 18. So I mean, that's fine if they're 20 and 18, right?
Right.
But if you guys have evidence to the contrary, or you have evidence supporting that they're a minor, send it, and then we'll listen to that shit all day. You know what I mean? I'll play that. I want to play it. It's funny. It's crazy. He's like a moaning. Fucking. He said some shit like, "I want to fill you up, princess," as he was moaning. I mean, my golly, fucking Jiminy Cricket, man. People complain they talk before educating themselves on the topic. Yet you guys tell them to talk. Well, they haven't done research. Just stop. Let them research first. People complain they talk before educating themselves. Oh, well, I'm being transparent about what I don't and don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm only talking about it because it's the talk of the town. And here's Dream right before me, you know. So that's what it is.
Let's go!
I mean, he did cheat at Minecraft. I don't know what else that means. Don't you guys think if somebody leaks your sex messages as revenge between two consulting adults, then that is revenge porn, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what happened, absolutely.
I mean, that's not cool to do. If you're if something inappropriate was happening, then it's totally like, yes, 1000%. The main problem is that he is a Minecraft player. And like statistically speaking, the odds are not in his favor. But I'm not going to play it until we know definitively if it was, you know what I mean? Thanks. Thank you, Dream. Yeah. He says he's making a video response, though, so I guess I'll wait for that. When is that, dude? I want to watch that right now. Send me that fucking preview, bro.
Watch it.
People, why you, okay, people, if you're so sure it was a minor, tell me. I don't think they were an adult. Then I'm perfectly fine accepting that. But I'm not gonna. I gotta have a little more evidence before I say the guy was sexting minors. I mean, with James Charles, we goddamn know. The people go. He goes age check, and then he's like 15, and he's like send dick pics. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's easy.
Yeah, James Charles asks if they are below 18, so he can talk to them.
Exactly.
What I will say, everything that you said is true, and we should wait. But regardless, like with James, like with Pro Jared before him, stop trying to fuck your fans, everybody. Like, please, just stop doing the age thing is one thing, and if that is true, that's fucked up. But even if they are adult, like, it's weird to be doing that with your fans all the time. Don't do that.
Oh yeah,
You're setting yourself up for disaster.
Pretty much. That
just don't.
That has never worked out.
Go to parties, meet people.
I don't think it's ever worked out ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just also, it's the serial. Like, I understand you can connect with a person who knows about you, who is a fan, and then have a romance. But it's the serial dating that I noticed too. These people that like to just listen. It's pretty obvious. These people become famous so that they could just fuck, dude. You know?
10-year-old fan right away.
Let me fart and let my farts, or wait, no, let my mouth smell like farts. Whoa. I have the odds stacked against me. I talk about how I fart from my mouth. I've sabotaged myself naturally from the beginning. I can never pick up a fan.
I burped from my ass last night, so you know.
You burped from your ass?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. What was that like?
My tummy was fucked up.
You got that burp ass, dude.
I got burp
got that
ass,
fart
bro.
mouth. You got burp ass.
That's good.
Good time. Great way. You know, good time.
Someone said Drew Goodman's wife was a fan. I mean, even I know that PewDiePie's wife was a fan.
Marcia.
I mean,
It's
not like it's somebody who has heard of you or has enjoyed your content is like off limits forever. But like, if you're seeking them out and like, you know what I mean? I guess it's just on a case by case basis. But like,
you can have
doing it on Snapchat with fans all the time is obviously not that.
That's it. It's the speed.
Yeah.
It's the speed sexting.
Yeah.
You can meet a fan and have a meaningful relationship. I mean, Ela was a fan of mine, and I wasn't even famous at the time. So, thank you. And I'm a fan of hers. What the fuck are we doing here? What are we talking about?
Dream's playing the song.
Dream does this thing where whenever there's an apology or explanation, he writes like a 20-page fucking essay. I don't think I could ever read the whole thing. They're so long, right?
It's so weird. He does that every time. I feel like he just needs a video. Just do a fucking video, sit down in front of a camera, and say what's up.
I think he's afraid to do that because once you put it on the video, it gives a whole new life to it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you acknowledging it in like the most serious way possible.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, I wouldn't be surprised. Surely, it's just another Minecrafter in a long line of many others who have had a date with Destiny, and in this case, Destiny being Chris Hansen. There's something about it.
What was on the agenda tonight?
I mean, you used to play Minecraft. There's a prolific like child predator. I'm not saying. I mean, creators, Minecraft influencers, tend to be some of the weirdest folk in the world.
It's
right?
definitely a track record of that. 100%.
Have there been other Minecrafters that are like doing creepy stuff with kids?
Yes,
Oh boy.
like a ton of them.
I guess that would be the way to do it, right?
Isn't the creator of Minecraft, isn't he into some weird shit? Is that him?
Notch? I haven't heard sexual propriety, but I know he's like borderline a Nazi.
Well, he's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
So not only in the child, like pedophile way, there's also just generally weird people into Minecraft for sure.
I don't think it's unfair to characterize Notch as a white supremacist, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, no, based on those tweets.
Yeah,
no,
I'm pretty sure he's just, is a straight up white supremacist. I mean, it's like Minecraft, you guys. I mean, what the fuck is going on in that game? Something is going on in that game. You know, we gotta talk about it. The craziest one was Lionheart. What was his name? Basherverse. Lionheart, like, is in jail, I think. That guy was actually, like, he's actually in jail. Yogcast? I don't know what Yogcast did. Tobuscus? Wait, was Tobuscus a Minecraft player?
I believe he was.
Notch is, somebody said, love, Notch is Swedish. That's enough to convict.
What the
No
fuck?
way.
What are you saying? Ban that guy. Seriously?
Yeah, Tobuscus played Minecraft.
That's crazy, brother. He is Swedish, but he did move out of Sweden to LA. And that's
Yeah, I
when
remember
he started being weird.
he bought the most expensive house in LA history when
Yeah.
he moved here.
Yeah.
It was like 180 million or something.
It's crazy. Was the party you're always talking about in that
Where I
house?
met Logan
That's
Paul?
crazy.
Absolutely it was.
Wow.
You want me to tell that story again, guys?
Sure. Why not?
Something about California Pizza Kitchen and meeting Logan Paul at the Red Ferrari. Oh no. My best friend passed away last night. I don't know what to do with myself right now, but the pod is keeping my mind busy. Thank you guys. Oh no.
I'm sorry about that.
So sorry.
Sorry, Nacho Nate.
Damn. I'm sorry about that.
Don't play Minecraft, whatever you do.
Stay off Minecraft is
Yeah,
your
yeah,
advice to
Minecraft
him?
altogether.
Stay off Minecraft, Nacho, man. That's all my only advice at this time for you, brother. Grief sucks, dude. It's fucking the worst, bro. I you know what I mean? I hope that someday soon your best friend's memory will. I don't have any advice, man. I'm still grieving. My best friend dying too. Although I don't know if that's the comparable. I don't know if that's insensitive to say. I feel that it was. I don't know if people understand this when I say this. Shredder was like a human being to me.
Yeah.
I get it.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know if people.
I definitely believe that. Yeah.
He was your Neela's first baby, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, buddy. Can you play Vampires remix next? Absolutely. Here, it's on the suggested. Let's see. 60,000 on hers. Fantastic.
That's doing some juice too.
Absolutely, it does, man. I was groomed by a YouTuber. If y'all want to hear about it, just let me know. Abby Bellevue. You and everyone else, Abby. Sure, you got an interesting story. I'll hear about it. Oh yeah, Sky does Minecraft.
He went crazy.
I think he had
after-
legitimate like mental health
Yes.
issues. Yeah.
Yes, he totally did. It's very sad.
What's up with him? I haven't looked into him in a while.
I think he's off YouTube since
That's probably
last
good.
time I looked. Oh, 2 months. Where have I been? I just came back.
Oh, how many views does it have?
Hold on. 145,000.
Again, I don't know. I don't think there was any sexual impropriety charges against him that
No.
I know of.
Not what I know of either.
But that's what's going on in the world of Minecraft. You know.
It's a crazy way to frame it, but yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If you're just a normal kind of person and a YouTuber is hitting you up, bro, your spidey senses best be tingling.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you're probably young and you don't give a fuck. Or, I'm not even to put the blame on you. You're probably young and, what's the word? Mesmerized. Yeah.
Jaden K just said Dream cheated in Minecraft. That's the worst offense in my opinion.
It is pretty.
I've been
silly.
saying this for the last year.
Hold on. The cheating thing is pretty instructive, I think, of whatever he's doing, because that shit was bananas. This man cheated in Minecraft and then hired a mathematician to write a thesis on how he didn't cheat.
Right. And then he later copped to it, right? Like,
Yeah,
was
or-
the whole thing. He claimed it was like a mod was on.
Oh,
his game
yeah.
or something.
But it wasn't modifying any game files.
So somehow this mathematician who crunched all the numbers didn't realize that there was a mod on.
Hey.
Oh no, there's a mod. Yeah. Listen, Minecraft's serious fucking business.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't you?
Just speed running in general. This is a sacred art form.
You know, here's a better speed run. Straight to Chris Hansen's fucking stool. All right, let's get on with it. Thank you.
Let's get on with it.
Real quick, I heard back from George Peterson about the Tyler 1 clip. He said he sent him.
Okay, there you go.
Interesting.
That makes more.
Does he play League of Legends?
No, but he says he does lifting. I guess he said that I was on his stream in the past doing lifting challenges.
He lifts?
Yeah.
He lifts.
You hear that, Olivia?
Olivia's in the bathroom, unfortunately.
He lifts.
He lifts.
He's up.
He wears lifts.
He lifts and has a car? God damn.
Yo. Anyway, speaking of Jersey Lawman, we told him, yo, if you want to prove to us that that guitar solo wasn't AI, then you need to send us the receipts. And he delivered. Here's the Jersey Lawman shredding in person. Here it is, our boy. Zach, your thoughts?
Incredible.
Got fucked, dude.
That guy knows how to shred, man. He's hitting it like so. That's just a dude who's confident on guitar, right?
Yeah, no, he's spectacular.
Why is it sped up, though? You know what I mean?
I don't think it's sped up.
Huh? It definitely is, no?
No.
That's what I said.
No,
That's
it's
what I
definitely
said.
sped up.
It's desynced. The video
Yeah.
and the music is
Look at his
desynced.
fingers strumming. No, that's not a natural. It's definitely sped up. You disagree on that?
There's something fishy going on. I love the guy, but
No, he's playing. It's sped up. Does that mean he played it slower and then upped the tempo?
Wait, you think it's sped up?
Yeah. Oh, there's no question about it in my mind.
the video is definitely altered.
It's sped up. What does that mean, Zach?
I love the guy. I'm not gonna shit on him.
No. Wait, what does it mean if it's sped up?
I mean, if it's sped up, then he's playing it at a drastically slower tempo.
That's what I think's happening. Yeah, but it still sounds good. I mean, he's still shredding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely sped up. You know. But I mean, he played it. That's for sure. So there it is.
Oh wait, I think he's in chat. He said, "Oi, bro, it ain't sped up."
What? No way.
I don't think it's sped up.
Is it low frame rate, maybe?
I think there might be a delay.
I honestly
high frame
don't
rate.
know what you guys are talking about.
Wait,
what?
I don't want to be wrong, so I didn't say anything, but it doesn't look that.
Look at his finger. It looks like.
Look at his
the
head.
frame rate looks weird.
I think what the issue is, it might be a filter throwing the audio and video off.
The
Huh?
audio and video isn't off either.
No. It's
What are we
not that.
talking
It's
about?
his head motions, his hand motions. Everything is unnatural. Like the chord changes are just too fast. Like
I wouldn't
and then
agree with that.
Look how fast his hand movements are. It doesn't. It's unnatural.
But like the way watch his hair sway, it moves like the speed of hair. It's not like.
I don't think. Yeah.
Because his hand's moving fast.
No, Dan.
I don't see what you're saying.
No, even
know what to tell
the
you.
headphone cord on his left shoulder moves unnaturally fast.
You sure?
In my opinion, it
Wait, I
might be
wanna
because
see.
of a frame rate issue.
It could be if that's the only thing I can think of is maybe it's a
High frame.
weird frame rate, so it. But you see it too, AB, right? And me, AB, and Love, we're kind of like the tech geniuses here.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we have
Sure.
this kind of candid eye.
Listen, I'm one of Jersey Lawman's biggest fans.
I don't
so-
think it takes anything away
No,
from it.
definitely not. I just think
I'm doing a
there
poll.
is-
It's overwhelmingly no. It's not sped up.
He said I can
85% no.
He messaged me. I can send the video without the black and white filter.
Yeah. Send it.
And he says not sped up. I believe him. I trust the guy.
Well, if he says so, I believe him.
Look at his blinking.
What?
With his eyes.
Let me look at his blinking. Hold on.
It's normal. I feel like.
I've seen this.
Let me look at his eyes.
I've
They
seen-
seem fast to me. His eye movements seem unnatural.
In
Or
the-
it's hard to say.
I mean, it could be a shutter speed thing, which makes things look more jagged and kind of unnatural like that. It just totally depends on the camera settings, but I'm not seeing obvious signs of speed up.
Would he ever-
personally? It would be a lot easier if the dream mask wasn't there and you could like see his face clearly.
He's
the whole
sending it
time.
right now.
All right, he's sending the
Sending the video, so.
But I've seen this call out before a lot in the guitar community where they're like, "Oh, that's sped up."
Oh, really?
We should just have him call in and do it live, you know?
Yeah, we'll have to put him to the ultimate test.
Yeah.
I can see it just being a weird frame rate thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not here to hate it. Listen, I love the guy. I'm just saying, we all saw it. We all saw it. Speaking of that, while we wait to approve that, you guys remember Pearl Davis?
Who?
Wish
Yeah.
I didn't.
Pearl Davis. She's been like absolute. Her YouTube channel's been permanently demonetized. And she has just absolutely lost the plot, people. Her takes are getting more and more nuclear as she becomes more desperate for attention. Do you understand? Like, you're not going to be able to recover from this in any walk of life ever. Whatever your goal is, whatever paltry sum of money and attention you plan on getting from this, you will never have a normal life. Jesus Christ. At least someone like Rush Limbaugh or something, at least they actually have an audience and they're making money. You have no contingency plan.
Okay.
Check this shit out, man.
And ladies, this is a tough pill to swallow. A lot of your mothers do not want to see you succeed. They want to see you just as miserable as them, so you can be her emotional tampon the rest of her life. Because a lot of your mothers have failed again and again and again in relationships, and they do not want to see you succeed. There are
Just say you hate your mom, man. I don't know what to tell you. This is posted on The Masculine Mindset. What is this?
What are we driving at?
Mother
here?
drama have to do with the masculine mindset. It's just about hating women.
The masculine mindset.
I couldn't believe I was in the barber shop and a bunch of the barbers were talking about how much they like her.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of barbershop were you at?
What? Yeah.
It was just a normal fucking barbershop. I don't know.
Why are they talking about Pearl?
It came up video or something and they were talking about it.
Well,
They're
Pearl,
like, yeah.
unfortunately, her career is
Mothers do want their daughters to not succeed.
I hate to tell you, bitter pill to swallow, but your moms are all fucking bitches. And they all hate your guts.
Why can't we talk about
our mothers that are
Go ahead. Say it. Say it.
without getting kicked off of YouTube?
Say it.
Now, I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy,
You fucking dumb, nasty
but I kinda
freak.
wanna know why.
God, you are demented, girl. You're
Crazy.
so unlovable.
Mm-hmm.
I'll continue.
simultaneously telling their daughters that they love them and support them while trying to ruin their marriage. This is common. I would say
Okay,
this is more
geez, talk
common
to a
than it
therapist.
is not.
What does she know about it?
Literally.
She's
I've
not
never
in a
understood.
She's never been in a relationship.
You are the singlest person in the world. What do you have to offer
she's
as
literally
relationship
the 40-year-old
advice?
virgin woman's advice.
Yes. Like what?
Imagine Steve Carell from the 40-Year-Old Virgin giving people dating advice. That's
Yeah.
what you're seeing here in front of you right now.
It sounds like a dumb person's idea of what a smart person might say. You know, like none of this is right. Pearl,
Or universally, like, what are you hitting at some universe? Like, yeah, maybe some mothers don't like their daughters.
I know whose mom doesn't like their daughter.
Yeah.
Her mom.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And frankly, it's horrible to say, but I don't blame her.
Yeah, no, it makes
I'd hate
sense.
you too if you were my daughter.
Yeah, no.
I'd be like, this.
No.
She fucked up.
Easy to see.
The bun. This shit got half baked. We got to put her back in the oven.
You know what? We're reading between the lines. She might be ready to get vulnerable. Tell us your story. That's what we want.
I tried to hear her story, but all
this is
she
a
ended
tough
up telling
pill
me
to
was that
swallow.
slavery
A
was
lot
greatly
of
exaggerated.
Really?
I tried to give her a platform to share her thoughts. You know. Oh God, she's like.
Oh, she dated a TikToker. Okay, yeah, I'm sure that was a really normal relationship.
No, I know about the relationship. I know the guy she dated, actually. I like him. Angry Reactions. I follow him. From what I understand, the relationship was like dysfunctional to the point of barely being actually a relationship. So I'm not sure.
Again, good person to be giving advice.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I wonder what Charles Manson has to say about interpersonal relationships. I'd love to get his take.
A lot of people loved him, you know?
True. More than
He
love
might have
her.
something to say.
I mean, shit, he's got more credentials than she does. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
How did win? You know, Charles Manson basically wrote "How to Win Friends and Influence People." You know, he's one of the great social thinkers of our time. Anyway, we love Pearl, and we kid Pearl because we love her. She has 9 siblings. No wonder she feels invisible. She's probably the shittiest, dumbest one of all of them. They like
That's
to
mean to say.
It is mean, but she is mean.
It's hardly likely.
Yeah, she's a
That
very
kind
mean
of
person.
that makes sense to me because clearly she's grifting. She's probably wanted attention growing up, having a lot of money, and she found her outlet to get some eyes on her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. Yeah, something to that, perhaps.
Oh, excuse me. We love Pearl.
I have the Lawman's video. I have to put it on a Google Drive because it's too powerful to send in Discord. So I'm doing.
All right, so we got the original,
Too powerful.
unfiltered.
Filterless.
We are going to get to the bottom of this here today.
I want to make it very clear with my claims. I am not doubting the Jersey Lawman at all. I just thought there was something.
Stop.
The video was low frame rate or something. That threw it off a little bit, but I do believe it's him.
he would do that.
I know he wouldn't do that. He's a fucking G, dude.
I didn't. No, first of all, I didn't think he was doing it to intentionally mislead anyone. I thought it was obvious.
Right.
I was like, oh, he sped it up a bit.
Yeah, I didn't think the music was edited. I thought it was just the video. But yeah, I wasn't committed either.
All right, here it is.
All right, go ahead. Let me
Drum roll,
pull it up.
please. You want me to open it?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Actually, it might still be processing.
I'll download it. It's all good. Do you have your passports?
$5 donation from the Uncle Wes. I pooped. Can I get a shout out? Shout out.
Yeah, hell yeah, Uncle Wes.
Taylor, 26th birthday, celebrating watching the pod. Lost some family members recently. We've helped them get through it. No one else I'd rather be celebrating with. Happy birthday, Taylor.
Love you.
Glad to have you here.
Cheers, my dude.
We love. Oh my God, 300 from Get the Seeds Right.
Whoa.
Get the seeds right out of your sack and bring them here.
300.
Because I love you so much. I don't know.
Okay.
Trying to connect the.
Yeah, no, it's an admirable attempt.
All right, so here is the unedited original Jersey Lawman shred sesh. Oh yeah, this looks. Oh man, he shred. That's crazy. Yeah, this is real. This is real, right? Yeah.
I think there was something in that filter that was affecting the kind of stutteriness of it. It was throwing y'all off.
Instagram fucks a lot of shit up.
Yeah, I think it was just a frame rate thing.
This guy can play. Let's fucking go,
bro.
dude. Oh, Lawman.
You think that's why he has long hair, Zach?
Because he shreds?
Yeah.
Because he shreds?
Yeah, dude.
It does kind of go part and parcel.
There's some guitarists love having long hair.
Fuck yeah.
Why is that?
It's the look, brother.
It's the rock and roll lifestyle, brother.
Is it because you love the rock and roll stars of yesteryear?
Personally, me speaking, I got a haircut when I was younger, like every fucking 3 weeks.
Oh, that's frequent.
So like my parents were very clean. Make sure I'm clean cut, get a haircut, and when I got out of high school, I'm like, fuck that, dude. Time to rebel.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like long hair suits me better.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grow my hair out.
That'd be
Fuck yeah, dude. I've been saying.
This hair is not gonna be cut.
Let the fro.
2 years.
Grow.
2 years.
You can really? You're
Well,
committing to that?
I'll clean it up and stuff.
Sure.
I'm not gonna.
But you're trying to.
That's
You're gonna
cool.
go full poof.
2 years. Let's see what happens.
Interesting.
Have you ever tried like straightening your hair?
Yeah, it was a crazy disaster.
Oh shit! We got when it gets long, we should try that one time.
Didn't I ever send pictures of it? My mom once tried to chemically straighten my hair in high school, and I'm telling, this is when it was like all the way down to my chin, curly,
familiar.
and it was so fucked up looking.
I gotta see that.
Let me see if my mom has pictures of that. I swear, I thought I. Hold on.
These nuts.
Do we have pics of when we straightened my hair in high school? Yeah, it was
I'm
crazy.
growing my hair back, people.
Well, there it is, Jersey Lawman. We love you and we acknowledge you.
Okay.
Also, something important that must be said here at the. I guess it's not really the top anymore, is it, folks? But what it is that on Monday, I finally expressed myself, and I called on Netanyahu and the Israeli war cabinet to cease fire now.
Oh, I see where this is going.
I put my demands on them, and I said there's too much death, there's too much carnage. This is absurd. Not only is it you're killing innocents, but you are also ruining your own national security interests. We must cease fire immediately. What happens the next day? What happened the next day?
They announced a temporary ceasefire. You did it.
Israel has approved a ceasefire with Hamas,
Alhamdulillah.
set to bring a temporary halt to the war. So under the deal, Hamas, and people said, oh, what about the hostages? And guess what? I said, free the hostages too. And they listened to that as well.
Right. That is the purpose of the
I said,
ceasefire.
Hamas, free the fucking hostages. And guess what? Hamas is to free 50 of the 240 hostages. Apparently, lots of children and women.
So, am I gathering that you are taking credit for this?
Am I? At what point am I not due credit for this? I mean, how is this not a victory lap for me? Because people said, I wish Ethan would call a. Here's the top comment. Imagine Ethan had only said this sooner. Damn, shake my head.
Oh, well then that kind of. I got a point.
I guess they have a point.
Right.
I understand when people are mad at me because, like I said, that one comment said, I wish Ethan would call for a ceasefire so I could keep watching again. And I guess I know what they mean now.
Yeah.
Could have ended this war a long time ago.
It's an historic day.
Ethan should squeeze a bag of eggs for good luck under the table every episode.
Jesus.
Alhamdulillah.
Please don't.
Grants a wish.
No, but on a serious note, this is good news, and hoping it extends to more than just a temporary ceasefire. And
you got to call for it.
Okay, right. So do I do it now or at the day 4, like on Monday?
Monday is a good vibe.
Monday.
Because they got a list and it needs to be timely. If I do it now, they'll forget.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's too early.
I don't suppose Hamas does Thanksgiving.
I don't suppose Israel does Thanksgiving, do they?
Right. No.
So there you go.
Not at all.
Probably not.
I'm not going to continue that joke premise.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that in the vault.
Anyways.
Age 3, we have a new lupus accusation. Let's see.
Not accusation.
Well, new lupus receipts, I think. Here. This is we gave credit to this guys before. The H3 podcast Animated, who it brings out bangers always and frequently. It's really fucked up here and here. Oh boy, this eye isn't as bad, by the way, it's starting to get super itchy too. I'm literally itching my eyeball. Look.
Don't do that.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Stop
Ethan,
doing
don't
that.
touch
Hey,
it.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Stop
Hey,
touching your eyes.
Hey, hey,
Stop. Hey, you shouldn't do
eyeball
that.
itches. Ah. There it is. I love it. He's out there, guys. H3 Podcast Animated. I'd like to give credit to all the fine artists in our community. They're great. We love them. Bryan Johnson. Man, I haven't even talked about this guy, but I've been wanting to for so damn long. This is the guy who, he's like a billionaire. I don't know how he made his money. He's a tech bro. I know that. And his new project is longevity. And he treats himself like a human experiment. And he's trying to slow down and reverse aging. A lot of you guys probably have seen him on Instagram. I'm obsessed. Not because I mean, his work is kind of interesting, frankly, but he's a freak. This guy is a fucking freak. Is this the one where he talks about how here, listen to this.
The biggest psychological barrier in our current culture, which is we perceive inevitable death. And so therefore anything that happens, like whatever, we don't care. And so we have to overcome, and this is why I've been playfully challenging the status and authority of Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I made a joke that Jesus fed wine and bread, accelerating aging and inebriating, and I will feed nutrients that will nourish and create life. Why is Jesus the continued representation of a philosophical group of 1 billion plus people? Why can't someone challenge that status and authority and say, no, it's not the resurrection, it's not the afterlife. It's this life, it's don't die.
Don't die.
Don't die.
Hold on. He did, last week he was doing this big experiment on his dick. It was like Dick Week.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was testing like his erection strength and his urine stream strength, and he was injecting shit into his dick willingly.
And he was like measuring how long he stayed hard while sleeping.
Oh yeah, he's obsessed with what percentage of his night his dick is hard while he's sleeping.
I wonder how it measures that.
Well, he put some electrodes around his dick. Clearly.
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what just occurred to me? There's a different Bryan Johnson that's going through a weird midlife crisis, and his name is the Liver King.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He's also
right.
Bryan Johnson.
Yo, we got to get them in the same room and talk about longevity.
Well, they're like moving in opposite directions, right? Like he's like a transhumanist, and the Liver King is like a primitivist.
One looks back, one looks forward.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I would love to. Can we get that? Can we establish this combo between Bryan Johnsons? This would be so fun. Okay, well, we know Liver.
Liver's in for anything.
And I think we can. This guy is pretty eager to talk to anyone, Bryan Johnson here. Let's get them to talk. Can we work on that?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's reach out. Oh my God. This has got me more excited than anything this year, maybe, perhaps.
Primal.
Oh, are you getting big timed by Liver?
It's been a few times where we tried to reach out and
he keeps messaging me. Maybe I'll just message him.
Yeah, that might be the best option.
Here, look at
Wait,
this.
he's messaging you, but then his Zach can't get a hold of his
manager,
team.
yeah.
Hold on, let me talk. Let me see. Where was he messaging me? He was trying to get me to come to this event, remember?
Instagram.
Or maybe it was email, though.
Oh, that was just... I know what you're talking about. That was not a personalized message,
I think it
right?
was. No, it was. It was personalized.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah,
was
he
just
said your name in it.
blasting everybody.
No, it wasn't just that.
He said your name in the voice memo and everything, too.
No.
Right.
Wait, he did say my name in the voice memo?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
The Crucible. Hey, Ethan, it's been a long time coming to repay you for your generously hosting me and mine. Let's light it up. Let's light it the fuck up and have some goddamn fun. Liver King out. It's not even a BCC. It's just straight to me.
Out.
So here,
He's
let me write Liver an email right now because I don't want to forget. And this is actually really important to me.
Yo, I just got some intel, bro. On
What?
Bryan Johnson. The
Which one?
futurist Bryan Johnson.
What?
He grew up Mormon.
Oh, you got to be pulling my Johnson. He's got such the Mormon glaze.
At 19, Johnson became a Mormon missionary, customary for young men in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and spent 2 years in Ecuador.
Oh, he's got to be out now, though, right?
Yeah, it seems like, I mean, he was talking about challenging Jesus.
He's
in
like,
that
Jesus
clip,
the
so,
fake
yeah.
idol.
But
I'm the real
it sounds like
Jesus.
he was very religious in the past. But yeah, he's got that ex-Mormon glaze, dude. It's like you said. We should have spotted it. When you look at him, he's definitely glazed, dude. He's glazed as shit.
Hey, Liver King, would you be interested to call in to the show again soon? Would love to hear from you.
You guys are talking about Bryan Johnson, the lead singer for AC/DC, right?
Yes,
Let's get
that's
him
right.
as well.
Yeah, he used to be a...
Any
used
other
to be
Bryan
Mormon.
Johnsons in the audience, reach out.
Maybe you can participate too.
Just
We'll get you in on this debate.
Here's one of his recent posts. He said, my super blood reduced my dad's age by 25 years. My father, 70-year-old, speed of aging has slowed by the equivalent of 25 years after receiving 1 liter from my plasma and has remained at that level even 6 months after the therapy. What does this mean? It means give me some of that blood, dude. This is giving adrenochrome.
Yeah, completely. Well, this young blood has been a pseudoscience for a long time. Like, and it comes back all the time in slightly different forms or whatever. But I think that I want to say this was like a Victorian era thing where it was like, oh, we can like inject ourselves with young blood to like renew our vigor or whatever, our humors.
This guy does seem to be quite rigorous in the way he scientifically approaches everything. He says, the older we get, the faster we age. After receiving 1 liter of my plasma, my father's now aging at the rate of a 46-year-old. Previously, he was aging at the rate of a 71-year-old. I am my dad's blood boy. See, why would you say it like that? You didn't have to say that. Now, before you ask me for my super plasma, some carefulness is warranted. Only one biomarker is being evaluated here. There remains an open question how long my dad's lowered speed of aging will persist. So far, it's been 6 months, which is remarkable. It is unknown if my dad's slower speed of aging was due to him removing 600 liters of his own plasma or receiving 1 liter of my plasma, or a combination of both. My father didn't do any other intervention during this period. I don't even know what. Here he is.
Oh yeah, he looks so healthy.
He's forcing him to sit. It looks like he's comforting, but he's not letting him up.
Yeah.
He's shoving him down.
This guy is Patrick Bateman.
But I guess we're working on a bigger piece about him, so I guess I don't want to go into too much.
I'm glad he's doing this though. It's
It is-
interesting.
It is frankly interesting.
And
he
he's-
is a total weirdo, but yeah.
It's interesting because he's doing it to himself, so he's not really. Well,
No.
and he's dead, but he's not hurting anyone else.
And his son.
No,
And his son.
just his dad and son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
his son
fine.
is also getting. He
That's
gets
fine.
blood from his son.
Oh.
He has his son transfuse blood into him. Swear to
weird.
God.
That's
Swear to God. Also, like, he's weird. Like, his face does not look that good, and he's wearing a ton of makeup.
He looks
too.
like, you know, in Bloodborne, which is all about like giving blood to like heal people or whatever. All of like the bad guy, like their faces get all like stretched out and kind of distorted from like the weird alien blood. Spoiler alert, sorry. That's going on. He kind of looks like that. Like he looks like he's being infected by like a cosmic entity.
Right. No, he does all this crazy work on his face and skin and everything.
Here, let me pull up a picture of him.
Here he is getting blood from his son. Will my son's blood make me younger? Good question.
This is him in a couple years, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
he's on his way.
The robot from Prometheus is what he reminds me of.
Oh, David.
Yeah, David.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is a
He's an
carbon
android.
copy of him.
Here's the
It's
thing.
so freaky.
He's 45. Most people look really quite good at 45. This idea that it looks like he had a face transplant is not working, man. This isn't Face Off. This is your real life, dude.
There's probably some Photoshop filter going on too.
I mean, yeah. But he's wearing a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And his hair's dyed for sure.
Oh, yeah. Not even a good one. You could tell, boy.
Yeah.
But anyway, we love him.
I might just.
How much is he worth? What's his story?
He's the founder and CEO of Kernel, a company making devices that monitor and record brain activity. An OS fund, a venture capital firm that invests in early stage science and technology companies. Yeah, it's all tech related.
What do you sell it for? Let me know when you.
Yeah.
We gotta.
A
We
year
gotta put a
ago-
stop to whatever's happening in Silicon Valley. What's in the water out
Something
there?
is whatever's happening is the same thing happening in Minecraft. Like we got to figure it out. There's definitely a crossover.
All
of
connected.
Oh, his company was acquired by PayPal for $800 million in 2013.
Okay.
Wait, he's not even a billionaire then? He's out here doing this kind of shit and he doesn't have $1 billion?
Well, that was 2013. Now I believe he has over $1 billion.
Isn't that fun how money works like that?
Yeah.
He's like, I got 800 million. I'm going to spend like a demon. And then in 10 years, I'm going to be a billionaire.
Very good. Very good.
That's awesome.
Was living with my mom in Virginia, and I had grown up in a religion for all my life. Back, my dad.
I don't care. What is
The
this?
religion
Show me
relationship
your
with my
dad. I
work.
want daddy
The
shit.
areas. I came to California in my life.
Hey, Talmadge.
There's a delay. Hey, Talmadge.
Well, so I was updating my algorithm of the number of cameras on you. So it seems like you're doing really well.
I think so.
I've been so proud of Talmadge because he has not been on camera at all.
He is not youthful looking for 45.
No.
That's what's so interesting to me about. I mean, his body's crazy. He's like fit as hell. Like so lean, but his face and his hair situation is dire.
He looks like Danny Elfman, dude. Like he's a spitting image of Danny Elfman.
I don't know who that is.
From Oingo Boingo, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Danny Elfman. Let's see.
I'm surprised he hasn't had a.
Oh yeah, I see it.
A hair transplant.
He might have, but
He needs another one.
he looks like my grandma. Just got like my grandma straight from the perm store.
Yeah. He has so thin hair. Looks like.
And listen, God bless, man. But if you're gonna come out here like you found the fountain of youth, don't be out here like you just got Nana's perm.
Oh my God. He is eyeing his son like he wants that blood.
Dude, his son has beautiful hair, actually.
Stunning.
Yeah.
At all. And Talmadge
Yeah,
is
they're
learning
different flavors.
extraordinarily fast. I'm impressed. We are on time.
There's an epic shot at 6:55.
As an alt. Nutter butters.
Don't eat
little
that.
snack size and then cookie size
Old
Oreos.
people eat those, bro.
And you know what?
He doesn't eat
With
that
this
shit.
option set, we will choose nutty.
Oreos aren't a big part of the blueprint. You just
want to check in self-service? There are so many things that can go wrong. We've
Get a
planned
load of this guy.
this entire thing to happen in 24 hours. Not a single thing can go wrong. So I'm pretty nervous about this.
I'm actually excited. This is like the first thing.
All right, get on with it. What are we doing here? Why do we need to travel to get some blood? I'll get some blood from my Noah guy. I'll get a blood for the end of the day.
That was a
Blood
beautiful
boiling.
moment that I will never forget. Yeah.
Where do you want?
Yeah, go ahead next to Talmadge.
Okay, bad boy.
I get a lot of meanness directed towards me for Project Blueprint. It does something special to just get under people's skins. They seem to just boil and they want to just unleash on me. I do have to confess, I do love it. All right, let's do the first one. I hope he gets hit by a bus.
Okay, well, come on. That's mean. He'd probably be fine, though. That's what's interesting about Project Blueprint.
You think he bounced right back?
The bus would bounce off him and he would continue to walk.
The thing on this, though, I wonder what happens if a bus gets hit by me? Maybe he chokes on a piece of broccoli or mushroom.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Maybe.
That would be pretty funny way for him to die.
This is actually legit. There's there's so much irony in life. And if I were to die, it would probably be choking on broccoli.
I like how he goes, if I were to die, like he's not sure it's ever going to happen. It's a debatable. We might not die. We'll see. But he's a good sport about everything. Obviously, he gets a ton of scrutiny and shit because he's such a meme. But he's a good sport, and we like that. He's a good sport.
Good comment.
But I don't know what's the point of this video, dude. What part did you want me to watch, AB?
Olivia, that timestamp was. Well, I was gonna send you at 6:55. There's a epic shot of him and his father.
What
and
we
his son.
have to do is get pictures. There's only 20 minutes of sunlight left, And also, my bedtime is fast approaching, and I just don't negotiate with my bedtime, ever.
And actually go, physically go. Pull him up, pull him up. Woo! Richard, I appreciate you. Hug your dad.
Cool, you look great. Dad, you want to take center?
If you had to summarize, what would you say?
You can think about this as things an individual can do to be healthy and well. We typically think about it as an individual doing something, but rarely this intimate.
So much leg happening, which I mean, look at Grandpa's not shy at all. Grandpa has nice legs, actually.
Mm-hmm. Maybe there's something to it.
Give me some of his blood.
His legs are young.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
Fuck yeah, they are. It's such an interesting guy, but we're actually preparing a larger bit about him, so we'll see. We'll talk about it then. Holy God, Simon Cowell.
Let's take a look at Simon Cowell and see when his face started to change. The answer will shock you.
Dude, Simon Cowell, dude, what happened, brother?
Estimated costs and before and after will be revealed at the end.
All right, well, I just want to go to the end. I don't need all this shit. Show me the before and after. Go ahead, Dr. Gary Linkdov.
Is $210,000. And here's what it'll be.
$210,000 will look like that?
Sign me up.
He looks good. There's no way that him normally aging wouldn't look better than this. I don't know.
Before and after looks like. Since you like this video on Simon Cowell, make sure to check out our other video.
All right, dude. Stop.
Stop it.
Let's move on. Thank you, Bryan. We look forward to doing a deeper dive into you later. Thank you. Grandpa's got some nice legs, though.
Mm-hmm. You said it.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. I'm going to have to ask Mike Lindell, who's now a fan of the show, about this claim. This is some guys. I've talked about them before, but I'm a fan of their work. They're quite funny, quite good.
Big news. Oh, boy, Ethan.
I see. On TikTok, the account is The Good Liars, yeah. And they go and interview MAGA people mostly. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, they're great.
But this guy had a really interesting take about Mike Lindell. Here, check it out.
Who is? Is John still alive? We're going to find out the truth.
So you think that Mike Lindell is John F. Kennedy Jr.?
Yes, I do. We're going to find out.
You have a picture to prove it there? So this is a picture of Mike Lindell and John F. Kennedy Jr. And so what's the evidence here?
Well, the evidence is we're going to find out that people had to play certain roles to get the truth out to people.
So why would John F. Kennedy Jr. fake his own death and then assume the identity of a pillow salesman?
Well, you have to ask yourself, what was he running for? He was running for a seat in New York. Who won that seat? Was it Hillary Clinton?
So John F. Kennedy Jr. is actually Mike Lindell.
We'll find out.
We'll find. How are we going to find out? I'll find out. I'll ask him. I got to ask him. This is Mike Lindell. Are you JFK Jr.?
You want me to email his assistant?
Just that? Well, I got to get him on the phone. Yeah. Fun. Good times. By the way, new friend of the show, William, the Film LA. What was his name of his TikTok?
Film the Robots LA, Film the Police LA, and
Streets LA.
Or Streets
Film
LA.
the Streets LA.
Yeah.
This guy's awesome. He called in the show last week. Such a character. Smart guy, actually, doing really interesting activism. Here he is getting into a confrontation with a Scientologist outside of the...
Maybe.
Potentially Scientologist. I mean, he's way too defensive for a normal guy. He's got some L. Ron Hubbard thrown through his veins.
I agree, but just not entirely sure.
Anyway, here,
It's a
enjoy
very
this
bad
from
cult, man.
Streets LA, TikTok.
You a Scientologist too? Oh man, we got another Scientologist grinning.
take that phone and break it on the motherfucking concrete.
Is that a
break it
threat?
on your skull right
Is that
now
a
if you
threat?
want to.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat? You know what you made? What you just did there is a criminal threat. That's a criminal threat. You go to jail for that. Yeah. Have a good day. Yeah.
I'm a criminal.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm the criminal.
Well, I mean, yeah. If you go ahead and break my, or you threaten to break my phone, that's called an assault.
What do you call that, what you're doing
It's called
to
the
them?
First Amendment. I have a right to.
threatening them or no?
You getting do you
You're
see any
not
threats?
threatening them?
Do you see anything? You asking a question?
You're bothering them.
Too bad. It's called the First Amendment. It's
Why
protected
do
by
you want to be an
law.
annoying person?
I have the First Amendment right to speak out against a cult. If you want to defend a cult, knock yourself out.
Why don't you go work on your own life?
I'm working on.
I'm sure you haven't done shit
What are you doing?
for yourself,
That's why
buddy.
you got the Band-Aid on your face.
Go.
You couldn't even afford a whole Band-Aid. You had to do a half of one. Who switched your shit? Yeah, walk away, and get those scabs. What's with those scabs on your leg?
Get on the
What's on your leg? You mean needles, isn't it? Needles.
Somebody should
That's needles.
your fucking head and just
Criminal threat? Is that a criminal threat? Do you want? Is that a criminal threat?
I threaten criminals.
Okay.
I threaten criminals.
That's a criminal threat, but that's not what the law says. See, even Isaiah's freaked out. Even Isaiah's freaked out. Look at Isaiah. You scared the fucking robot. Look at you.
About your goddamn
Yeah.
bullshit.
You're getting very worked up.
Wait, there's part 2?
He never posted it or something, or maybe it got removed. I went to look for it and there was no part 2.
Streets LA wins again.
The robot part at the end.
Isaiah, the robot, comes up.
You're
He's trying to
scaring
break it up.
Isaiah.
That's the face of a Scientologist if I've ever seen one. And really, the half Band-Aid was
That's a good
pretty
line.
good observation there. What happened there, buddy? Is that what his legs was? I don't know. What's with all the scabby on the leg? Is that a?
That's more a meth thing.
Using, yeah.
And how? Why does meth cause that?
It's called ice scabs. A lot of meth addicts will like excessively pick at stuff. Or
Oh, they just picking at their leg?
Yeah.
Are they? Is it itchy?
No, it's just they want to do something.
You're just jittery.
They're fidgeting. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And also, Scientology is the founder of Narconon too, so I don't know if there's any correlation there. So maybe.
The founder of what?
They have an organization called Narconon, which is,
Oh, they have a rehab thing?
So I don't know. I'm just speculating there, but if he is an
Interesting.
addict, there could be a connection there.
Okay. Well, I wish that guy success if he's looking for rehab. And I will say this about William. William stays winning. And that's Streets of LA for you. He has yet to take an L. Oh, God. Are you guys really want me to talk about this one? This point number 5?
Hold on. Let me see.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. I was curious too.
Some maniac added that. Who was it?
Not it. Nose goes.
Was that you, Dan?
I might have added it.
You
but
would
We don't
have
have to
that.
talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. I don't. I'm not saying I did. I don't remember putting it in there, but
Let me take a look at this. I don't know if I want to get into all this. I don't.
Then
In
don't.
fact,
Then
I'm
let's
sure
just
I
move
don't.
on.
I'm sure I don't. Yeah. Peace and love. Let's not make any do anything that I'll regret here today. Thank you. Oh, Olivia, speaking of wild messages. I don't know if I spoke of it before.
Beautiful segue.
So you got this is just an unsolicited Instagram
Oh, yeah.
DM?
Yeah. I got a pretty poetic first message from someone, and then they clarified very specifically what exactly they were saying.
You want to read it?
I would, yeah,
I feel
absolutely.
embarrassed
I will
reading
read it. You're got it. So I posted like a cute little selfie, and this person responded, "Be honest. What would it take realistically to go down on you? Personality-wise, we aren't compatible, but I mean, I would make you come like 5 times in 15 minutes if you would give me one chance. That's all I ask." And then he said, "And by that, I mean I'd eat your pussy, just saying."
That is so vile.
I was so offended that he thinks we won't get along. What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, I saw your tweet. I thought it was very funny.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She said, if any thinks our personalities aren't compatible, I can get along with pretty much anybody.
Literally.
Especially if he made you come 5 times.
Least of my worries.
Yeah.
I can make you giggle.
What do you do here? What do you block? Do you accept? Do you
You read. You read.
You move on?
And you show your friends.
Is this a rare type of message? I don't look through
No.
my unsolicited. You get stuff like this?
I do get stuff like
Oh
this.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
You
It
get a whole-
doesn't. I mean, I don't like it, obviously, but like, it doesn't hurt me.
It's just the internet.
Yeah, it's just silly.
Yeah, silly business. But you think? I wonder if he's being totally serious, where he's like, "I'll do this."
Maybe I
He
should
probably
take him. I
is.
should show me. Maybe I should just
See what
tell him.
happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just
Okay.
okay.
I think that would be the correct plan of action. Put him to the test.
Well, do you guys check? Do you guys get unhinged messages?
Yeah.
Or is this a ladies?
I used to more when I first started. I don't know. I think because Lena wasn't on the show at the time, people didn't know I was married, and I get some wild shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Random messages, like really explicit.
Nudes?
I quickly learned not to open the photos. Yeah.
I do open the photos. I look.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, my
You're
eyes
there.
are curious. What can I say?
you're there.
It was
like
intended for
like
that.
them describing what they would do to you sexually, like that kind of thing, maybe, or what?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while.
going
but-
to look so hot.
I mean, half the time I would just, me and Lena would look at them and laugh, but yeah.
To put it on you.
I don't think
I get lots of wild shit, but I mostly just think it's funny.
Oh my god, you degenerates in the audience. You fucking freaks. Holy crap. I don't look at my messages, but
Me neither.
Me neither.
I don't even go there.
If you've sent me stuff there, sorry. I haven't seen it.
They scare me, so I don't open my DMs.
So many nudes in your
No, I got a death threat once, so I just was afraid
Ooh.
to open them.
For
ever
what?
since. I don't know.
Why did they want to kill you?
I don't know. Any number of reasons. I can't say I blame them, but I've just been
I
afraid to
don't
open my
know.
DMs ever since.
You do not deserve to be murdered, Cam.
Wow.
Nope. I can agree with
Thank
that.
you for saying so. You guys are so sweet to say
I
so.
always got your back.
Thank you.
Well,
Murderer.
shout out to the crew and the audience who are having really wonderful interactions here. Wholesome interactions. He sounds like an anti-fan, though. He's like, I don't think we get along. So he's watched as an anti-fan, and he's had amorous thoughts about you. So there that is. Let's get to the main part of the story here, and this is all really important stuff. So you guys have heard me talk about psychologists in Seattle. This guy is a world-renowned psychologist, therapist. I believe he's written several books, and he's got a Peabody and as well as a Journal of Medicine Award and a Nobel Peace Prize, I think, as well.
Really?
Yeah, he's a big deal.
They won the Nobel Prize.
So he gave Colleen an apology analysis. He gave her a D+. Okay.
Oof.
Now again, just as a reminder, I don't believe I ever watched. He shouted me out in the apology.
Really?
Hold on.
Well, you are the king.
This
I'm
was in
apologizing.
the first apology that she did, not in the most recent one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once again, I just want to remind you, he gave me a A+ 10 out of 10 apology. And listen, I'm not using that to feed my ego or anything. I'm just saying that
Yeah, you would
when
never.
it comes to apologizing, I am the very best.
Yeah. You're also very humble.
And I've had probably
The
the most
humblest.
practice.
The most.
The most
Some say the humblest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would.
Coming for my fucking shtick, Dan?
That's not your
The
shtick.
fuck is that, dude?
That was my.
He's right, Dan. You're stepping on his toes.
Back off, dude.
Wait, why are you confused?
That was my shtick with you.
No.
That was your shtick?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Some say the most shticky.
The shtickiest.
Well,
gosh, someone's gonna have to.
The audience always has the receipts, so
Yeah,
let's just see.
Some say the most.
the most receipts.
Now you guys, whoever commits bigger to the bit gets it.
Some say the biggest.
Some say who commits the biggest. Anyway, here he is talking about my perfect apology in reference to her last one. Go ahead.
Well, Trump's apology was zero remorse and zero accountability. It's just like, well, that's just locker room talk, that kind of thing, just making excuses, justifying it. So it wasn't as bad as that. So, but let's look at D. A lot of them are D. A lot of the public apologies, I'm usually debating between D and F. I'm just realizing this now. Except for Ethan Klein, who I think I gave an A+ to because it hit all the points. I can't remember the whole thing, but okay. So D, the average public apology is slightly so that.
If you get an A+ apology, it's almost better. It says, like, I'm glad I said what I said. In the sense that it's just, I got an opportunity to show what a great guy I am.
Hell yeah.
Because, like, this was about the chestnuts thing, the apology. And as terrible as the chestnuts thing was and how regretful I was about it, in the end, it did kind of, I mean, I did get this A+ out of it. And so, in a sense, do I regret it now? I do still regret it.
Yeah.
I do still regret it. But there's a silver lining. A really bright silver lining, so much so that it almost eclipses the darkness.
Blinding.
Blinding silver lining. It's so bright. Warming.
Oh yeah, so this is the average, but minimally met some of the requirements. You could say yes. Lack of depth, yes. Lack of demonstrated remorse, okay, yes. All right, so according to my criteria, let's give her a D, maybe a D-, because...
Ooh.
So,
woof. That's brutal.
These nuts. So let's see what he says about our new one. And if you guys are interested, we can watch his analysis of mine. That'll be up to you guys, you know. Well, let's take a look.
Some say the lookiest.
Hey, deserving listeners, a lot of you have been asking me to react to Colleen Ballinger's new apology video. I'm curious what she has to say. If you remember, she had...
This is hot off the press. 5 hours ago?
Yep.
Colleen Ballinger's second apology analysis. Therapist reacts.
That's hot.
Don't sell yourself short, man. Say it like it is. Peabody, award-winning humanitarian.
Does he have a Peabody?
At least one.
Wasn't sure if some of it was true, but the Nobel Prize was just where you started to exaggerate. But
That's obviously silly, but he does have a few Peabodys, I think.
They won the Nobel Prize.
Before we get into this, did you see the notification some people got for our episode today?
No.
I sent it in.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, YouTube. Really?
Anal sex.
Colleen Ballinger apology anal. I mean, come on.
What the hell?
That's so funny.
Seriously, YouTube.
That is not what we meant.
That is not appropriate for any age.
Say the most not inappropriate.
Someone say the... Right. Thank you.
And just for the record, I did steal it from Dan.
Did you know
Wait,
that?
you're reversing course now?
I never.
Oh, what?
Wait. So wait, you know you stole it from Dan?
Yeah, I mean, he stopped doing it, so I just kind of became a bookmark for it.
Whoa. So hold the phone.
I never
man.
doubted
I was questioning. You were gaslighting me, dude. I was questioning my sanity. I'm like, I thought I used to do that all the time.
He did.
So you're saying you just picked up the slack? 'Cause I've been
Essentially,
slacking.
yes. Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I don't object to that. But don't try. Then what you call me out for?
I'm just trying to. I don't know.
Where's my apology?
I'm sorry.
Someone say the sorriest. So wait, can he pick up the slack, Dan, or can you guys share this?
I'm happy to share. He was the one that came for me.
I was just trying to get you.
I'm happy to share.
That's true, Zach. You did. You said you stole my shtick.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to get you.
I forgive you. It's all good.
All right.
It's all good.
Someone say the sorriest.
Someone say the most sorry.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Seattle psychology and whatever.
Proceed.
Had a different apology video from a few months ago where she was playing the ukulele. It didn't go over very well with the public. Let's watch.
Hello, everybody. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've really missed this. I've missed talking to everyone every single day. Obviously, the last video that I posted on here is really embarrassing, to say the least. I was being accused of some pretty awful things, and I just was mad, and I should have handled that situation with maturity and empathy, but instead I just let my ego take over, and I'm really disappointed in myself.
These apology videos are usually pretty brief, so often I have to almost read into the things that they're saying because they don't elaborate. Let's go phrase by phrase.
It's really embarrassing, to say the least. I was being accused of some pretty awful things, and I just was mad, and I should have handled that situation with maturity.
Okay, so the first thing that I look for is she sincere? Is there sincerity? That's in the eye of the beholder. None of us can read her mind. Contrary to what body language experts will claim, there is no way to read people's minds or eye movements to detect whether or not someone is telling the truth. So I've been developing this checklist over time because I've watched a lot of public apology videos by this point. So the first thing is, what was the transgression exactly? I always, or frequently, I will go to Reddit and go to the subreddit that is called Out of the Loop. They say Colleen Ballinger is known for making goofy videos as Miranda sings. That's the character, and her channel has and 1 point. Mac, this chat was extremely Nightfire on communicating in ways with minors that people should that kids that she lied with I understand.
All right, here. I think we have timestamps.
Yeah.
It'd be easierly suit our needs. Let's see here.
Makes sense to me.
It's really embarrassing, to say the least. I was being accused of some pretty awful things, and I just was mad, and I should have handled that situation with maturity.
Okay, so we hear her saying that she was accused of something. So she's not saying that she did something. And that sounds like...
Exactly my...
Where's my Peabody?
We're right. We're so keyed up. Exactly. I mean, I think he must have watched our analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And based it off
Yeah, you got
that.
filled in.
Mm-hmm.
She actually...
Filled in, and in the case of Dream, filled up, princess.
Oh, stop.
Oh, no.
Stop.
Why?
Disgusting.
Fill me up, princess.
Stop.
Fill that princess up.
Fucking no.
Right
dude.
now.
Is not admitting that she did anything wrong. So far, all she is apologizing for really is the previous apology video, that it was embarrassing to her.
I should have handled that situation with maturity and empathy, but instead I just let my ego take over, and I'm really disappointed in myself.
Okay, so that's actually pretty good. She's acknowledging, I should have been more empathetic. Do you believe that she's being genuine? Hard to know.
The problem is here, psychology in Seattle. She's saying she should.
Just call him Fraser.
Fraser.
Yeah.
What is actually his name? Dr. Kirk.
Dr. Fraser Crane?
Dr. Kirk Honda.
Or Dr. Miles.
I like Dr. Kirk. That's pretty fire.
That's got a nice ring to it.
Commander Kirk?
Yeah.
Can we call him Commander?
Well, he was a captain, and then he was an admiral.
Dr. Admiral Kirk?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. Kirk was...
He was a captain. And then he got promoted to admiral later in the series.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Sorry.
You're talking about Kirk? He was an admiral? When?
In the movies.
Oh.
Later, like after the original run of the series.
Well, you got to be a captain or a
But
commander.
he's known as being the first officer.
Captain.
No, he was the captain, bro. What are you talking about?
But you got to be a commander before you're a captain. So.
Kirk, yeah.
What?
Isn't Spock first?
Picard is the captain. What are you saying?
These are different series. Kirk is from... You're
Different
confusing
ship.
Kirk with Riker, aren't you? Commander
Yeah.
Riker.
Who's Kirk?
Dude,
The original
come on,
William
now.
Shatner,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
What? Yeah.
It's
Dude,
the
I haven't
OG.
watched the
Even
show. I
I
know
know
who
that.
Kirk is.
Oh, that
my
dumbass?
Brother.
Wasn't
Oh,
Kirk's
this
dad
guy?
also
Okay,
in
never
He's
that?
the OG, dude.
Bro, fucking the Star Trek original series is goated, man.
Dude,
Zach
I'm
just
watching it
watched
right
the whole
now.
thing. Oh,
Yeah.
you're watching it now?
Yeah, I've been watching it for forever. It's
I'm
so
converting
sick. I
everybody
love it.
into Trekkies in this
Oh,
office.
I've been a Trekkie.
Oh,
yeah,
you've been a
I
Trekkie?
watched it even in Sweden.
I
Yeah.
turned to the dark side, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
Here he is making out with the alien. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't the bad one. Here, this is the one. He apparently fucks this thing.
No, he doesn't. Sure. Yeah, he fucks that.
He fucks it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Kirk fucks everything.
Spock just stands.
I don't know why. I had a brain.
See that right there? Kissing Uhura? That was the first interracial kiss on television in America.
Seriously?
Dude, that show is so progressive.
Yeah, no, it was actually
It's
a very progressive show.
And what do you call this? Was this the first interspecies?
First interspecies kiss as well, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what year that
Where
was?
no man has gone before.
What years? I don't know exactly.
67, right?
Yeah, mid 60s.
Wow.
You know, a lot of people hate Shatner, though.
He has a legendarily large ego, but
He's the man.
He has a lot of redeeming things about
He
him.
fucked an alien on television.
That's true.
Wait.
Oh, Lord. All right,
Oh, Jesus.
Captain, go ahead. Go ahead.
So here's what I want to say today. Over the last 15 years of my career, there have been moments where I was immature and inappropriate with some of my comedy. And there were times when I did not put enough thought into some of my fan interactions.
Okay, so that's acknowledging it, depending on what she's referring to. But I think that's pretty solid acknowledgement that she's saying I was inappropriate with my fans.
The problem is she doesn't get more specific, and she leaves it very open-ended. Is she talking about her interaction with Adam? Is she talking about, enabling her brother, who's an actual, pedophile predator, to prey? Is she talking about when she, because she characterized the fart thing that she did to, what was her name?
Becky.
Becky, as just a fart joke. So is she talking about that? We don't know. What is she owning up to? We don't know. She's leaving it up to our imagination to figure out, without having to own to apologizing to anything, really. Come on.
I think she could really drive it home by identifying an example or by saying I was inappropriate with minors.
Over the last 15 years of my career, there have been moments where I was immature and inappropriate.
Immature and inappropriate. Yeah, those are good descriptors. Again, I'd love it if she gave us an example. I'm guessing she won't.
Some of my comedy. And there were times when I did not put enough thought into some of my fan interactions. And because of that behavior, people got hurt.
That's good. If you believe her, even halfway, then that meets the definition of an apology. That she acknowledges the harm that she caused. She's not blaming it on anybody else, at least in this moment. And she's saying, I was inappropriate and immature with my fans. And she says, I didn't give enough thought to my interactions with fans. Yeah, it's certainly not as descriptive or as harsh as the way everyone else puts it, right? Yeah, she could say something like, I was inappropriate. For example, I sent a pair of I sent a pair of panties and a bra to a minor a fan who was a minor. Now, when you hear that, to me, it sounds worse than it actually was. It's still bad, but what actually happened, and I remember watching the video, she is doing a live stream, and
he got gaslit by her.
Yeah, he did.
Because I got by her too. When she explained it, I was like, oh, this whole thing is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But the context of it all, I think we need to rate his analysis.
You think?
I'm going to have to come down harshly on psychology in Seattle.
We can't even curve the grade.
Bell curve him?
Damn.
I guess we could bell curve him, but there's not much of a bell. I mean, he's the first one. He's the first therapist on. Yeah, he got gaslit, though. You got, brother.
There's a lot of people watching and, chatting. And she was with one of her colleagues, and she was unboxing new clothing items. And she would take out ooh, these pants are silly. They look funny. And then she would put them on her head or whatever. And that was part of the charm that people were looking for with her. And
Something I've always found like weird about the panties situation is she always refers to them as like the ugliest like pair of underwear ever, but it's like lacy like lingerie.
Oh
Not
yeah, it
part
was
of
sexy.
It
It wasn't like
yeah.
grandma shit.
No, it's like that's real like sexy lingerie, whether or not like you want to call it ugly. It's not outwardly ugly. It's more sexy than it is ugly.
Definitely, definitely. And I mean, this isn't a random kid. This was a kid that she knew intimately, had a close relationship with. I mean, what the fuck? I don't care how silly it is. You don't send lingerie to a child. And he was very much a child. I think he was like 12 at
14.
the time. 14?
Literally.
But again, when I heard her explain it, I was also like, oh, okay. So we need to get in touch with him. We need to get him the facts, the details. Let's see the analysis and comment. Yeah.
And within that pile of a lot of different garments, there were unused panties and a bra. On the live stream, she said, okay, who wants, because she was sending these items to her fans, and it seemed that to her fans, it was this wonderful offering because they would be able to have some connection with her, to be sent an actual item from one of the videos. They would frame it or something, which, I get it.
It wasn't from a video,
I have
though.
my parasocial relationships.
It wasn't like
too.
a prop.
And one of the fans
It wasn't like a historic prop. It was like
No, they were-
discarded lingerie.
Yeah, they were just going through all of her Forever 21 purchases, and she didn't like them.
Brother. Oh, brother.
The bra and panties, and she joked around and said, okay, I'll send it to you. That's a lot different than the way it sounded at first to me. It's a lot different than she had her own used panties and bra, and she, as a way of soliciting sex or trying to suggest sex to a biner, she sent her own garments to a fan who was a child.
Well, that would just be like go to jail, right? I mean, that's just like,
yeah,
let's just put you in prison now. Sure, it's not that bad, but as a pattern of behavior, really weird for someone with a child audience.
One of the very many data points that
Exactly.
proved to.
Right. Her whole life is like a, what do you call those? Night brights. You remember the night brights?
Oh, light brights, right?
Yeah, you connect the lights.
Yeah, my sister had one.
Wow.
That's her.
Yeah.
That's her.
Me and my sister had one, actually.
Her.
I haven't thought of that in forever.
Her career is a checkered like a nightlight. Why did I think of that?
The most boomer reference ever.
I don't know why. I fuck with those though. I gotta get my kids one.
They still sell them.
Do they really? It's
Night
still a
bright.
thing?
Yeah, I mean they're sick. Why not?
I guess so.
It's called a night bright.
Light bright.
Light bright.
Light bright.
Light brights and easy bake ovens. Those were the.
My sister had an easy
toys
bake.
and toys.
You guys remember these? Did anyone fuck? Yeah.
Yes.
So fun, so cool. Teddy would love those. Oh, I gotta get some of these. Here, I gotta
get a light bright, dude.
Hold on, let me send this to Ela.
Gotta get a light bright, dude.
Has Teddy done Etch-a-Sketch? I loved that too.
Yeah.
Sick.
Look at Teddy.
By the way, Jack's Belgian Waffle gifted us 10 podcast memberships. So thank you so much, Jack.
Thank you.
Big fan of a Belgian waffle here.
Thank you so much.
Big
Jack.
fan. Waffles are pretty good, dude.
You give the gift of you laugh, you lose. Actually, there's a few.
Right.
Jacket.
Right.
Jess Favreau said it's my boyfriend David's birthday today, and we're watching together. Love you guys. Shout out to David and Jess. Taylor Johnson said today's my 26th birthday. I'm celebrating by watching the pod. I've lost 2 family members this month. Jesus. But you guys have helped me through it. No one else I'd rather celebrate with. Taylor, 26th birthday. Jeez Louise, man. 2 family members. How extended would you say family member? Like cousin, uncle, aunt? What about like second cousin?
It's so circumstantial, right? It depends. If you grow up with your second cousin,
Yeah.
then it's family. But
Yeah.
if you like meet them twice in your life, you might not think
That
of them
doesn't
as close
count.
family. Yeah.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Well,
You're not related
I'm
anymore.
so sorry. Jeez, what a rough month.
Mhm.
But Taylor, we're here. We love you. Thinking of you. Goddamn.
Well, somebody said they had a light bright when they were a kid, and they're only 19 years old. So I guess I was totally off base. Light brights are still killing it out there, dude. Killing it. That's nice to hear,
brother. Jasmine says, "Oh my God, I love Psychology in Seattle. Thank you for giving him some light. He's amazing, Dr. Kirk." Here they are, the two originals, the greats, Captain Kirk and Captain Picard together at last. Yeah, these are super fun. You turn the lights off. It's got like a backlit. They're probably even better today. You got like super bright LEDs to blast through there, you know?
True.
Probably got a light bright app.
It's not the same.
An
It's
app?
fun to have the tactile little peggies
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you pop it through.
Do you guys remember light brights in Boston? That whole thing?
Wait,
that was a convergence of all
I
my
do.
favorite
That
things.
was the Adult Swim like
Yep.
terrorist bombing thing.
Yep.
Wait, Light
What?
Bright in Boston?
Yep.
So Adult Swim, they were promoting the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie,
That's
I
right.
believe.
It was a convergence of all my loves. Boston, Adult Swim.
There it is, yeah.
Light brights.
There you go.
They shut down the city because they would put them in weird spots and they thought it was bombs.
It was like a viral marketing thing.
Yeah.
And the police freaked out. You see that picture of a SWAT team member taking it down.
This was before the Boston bombing too, of the Boston
was
Marathon.
before?
How
Yeah.
did they make that connection?
The way they had the batteries in and everything, it looked pretty sketchy, but
yeah, it's the Moonanites, right?
Yep.
From Aqua Teen Hunger
so
Force.
yeah, the convergence of all my loves right there.
There it is.
It cost the city millions of dollars. It shut down the city.
Yeah, it was like a
great.
huge thing at the time. They got in a lot of shit.
Yep.
How much is a Light Bright? I think it's a good price point there for an entry-level toy.
The one I sent from Target's $13.
13? That's
Let's
a
see.
steal.
13? This one's 28. Is this a big one though? Not really.
It's 14.
I guess there's a lot going on there. You know? There's a lot going on there in those Light Brights, I'll tell you.
312 pegs, bro. That's a lot of pegs.
Hey guys, it's Jen. I just want to do a quick
Jen.
review on this Light Bright. I don't know if this brings you back to your childhood, but it does for me. And now my 7-year-old has one and absolutely loves it.
Why is this their
so this is
why is this their cover video? I want jazz. I want tech. I want swooping
This is an
shots.
authentic mom giving her opinion. I mean, this is the real deal, bro.
Was she paid for this endorsement?
I have
yeah,
no idea.
probably. They don't disclose that. That's
No
why I want swooping shots.
Fucking clue.
I want produced by Michael fucking Bay.
It's a lot different. It's still, as she says, inappropriate. I'm not a huge fan of the word inappropriate because it's not descriptive enough. People use it for all sorts of meanings. The phrase that I would say is that she was doing things that could easily harm children, even though the children wouldn't even necessarily know that they're being harmed or indicate that they're being harmed. This is something that we absolutely understand, that when victims are being harmed, particularly when it comes to sexual exploitation or coercion, the victims often don't know that they're being harmed. Sometimes they have a sense of it, but not always. For example, if you have parents who expose their children to pornography, the children might not feel the harm. They might not go, "Oh, that hurts," or "That was."
Is he saying not intentionally, right? Parents that expose their children to pornography?
I guess his point is probably intentionally or unintentionally.
Who the fuck exposed? Like, what the hell?
Show us.
Don't show us. No.
No, Howie.
Howie,
Stop it.
now's not the time, man. Don't say it.
Is a scary experience, or that damaged me. They probably won't, I mean, depending on the circumstances, know that it's happening. But you will see the harm later on in all likelihoods, particularly if it's a pattern and it involves other kinds of experiences, such that you will see the child start to exhibit all sorts of signs of the harm that had been happening to them. Things like being overly sexualized, or being afraid of sex, or believing that they don't deserve sexual boundaries. And, there's all sorts of other effects that point to...
Jesus, people are saying, my father showed me porn? What the?
That's weird.
People are saying, yeah, it happens. Jeez Louise, man. Some parents are too open about sex stuff. Well, that's a difference between showing and porn. I mean, I'm sure it does happen. Ethan, don't apologize for your grief. I lost my best friend, Gonzo. I painted portraits of him through my grief. I would love to paint Shredder for you. Oh, please do. I love all that stuff. Thank you.
Damage that occurred, harm happened to the child. So that's the way I would describe it, is that it's not inappropriate. It's not necessarily grooming, because to me, in my clinical circle, we would use grooming in a different context. What I would say is that it's exposing children, minors, to sexual content that very much risks harming them. That's the way I would describe it.
Where I was immature and inappropriate with some of my comedy, and there were times when I did not put enough thought into some of my fan interactions, and because of that behavior, people got hurt, and I am so sorry.
She says the word, "I am so sorry." That is helpful in an apology, but I want to put the notion out there.
Oh, fuck. Why? This comment, the Zoe experience said, Gary Klein exposed me to Brazzers. Fuck. I am so sorry.
Smash.
Or no, it wasn't Brazzers. It was
Smash.
what was
Team
the one?
Skeet.
It was Team Skeet.
Yeah.
Team Skeet.
Yeah, it was Team Skeet.
God. You almost got a sponsorship with them. Gary. My dad's out here getting more sponsors than I have. Fuck, dude.
That saying "I am sorry" or "I apologize" does not necessarily mean that someone is apologizing. People walk away only knowing that rule oftentimes, and so they will say that, well, I said I was sorry, so why are you still upset at me? And that's all that they said. They said, I am sorry, I apologize. Let's move on in life. And that's not what an apology is. An apology is, it has 11 components. I've already been over all those things in other episodes, but
I want to look at these. Apparently I did every single one. 11 components of an effective apology. Acknowledges the transgression. I did this. Acknowledge the harm. I caused you this harm. Take responsibility. It's my fault that whatever happened. Sincerely express remorse. I feel bad about this thing that happened. Explain the cause without making excuses. I have the following issues. Provide a plan to address the cause. I will work on that by, if necessary, offer a remedy. I will make it up to you by 8, request confirmation of accuracy. Did I miss anything? Request forgiveness. Do you Oh, I don't like asking for forgiveness, actually. I don't agree with that point. Why is that good? Because I don't want to put any obligation on the person who's been wrong to put them on the spot to forgive me. I mean, they decide that in their own time and pace.
I agree.
Yeah, what the hell, Kirk? No, I don't know.
That
He probably has some reasoning that he will be able to explain.
The prime
But
directive.
I think you have a good point there.
Request forgiveness. Do you forgive me now? I don't think so. Follow through with remedy and plan. Find meaning. Find God. Okay.
But just to go over them again, you need to acknowledge the transgression.
I just read
my
though.
fault. Something like, I feel
want to see what he
bad.
says about the ask for
Right, yeah.
Issues with this in the future. There are other components as well. When I say a component of an effective apology, well, what constitutes an effective apology? Well, the way I define it is that the transgressed upon individual will feel as though the transgressor is genuinely sorry. If I were to hurt my wife's feelings during a conflict or something, and then I apologize, if I apologize such that she actually feels like I'm genuinely remorseful and that I will be trying not to do that again in the future. And I have a plan. I have a logical or a sensible plan about how I can try to reduce that behavior in the future. Then I would call that an effective apology. Whereas if I just say I'm sorry or I apologize and that's it, then that's not effective. Plus, you notice when I have the examples here, there's no word sorry or apologize. So with my wife, if I hurt her feelings, I could say, hey, I just want to say that last night when we had our conflict, I feel bad because I harmed you. I'm guessing I hurt your feelings when I was being mean to you, when I said this, this, and this. And I don't really have any excuse. I have a problem with doing that when I get upset. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I have it.
I think he needs to work on his apology.
I was gonna say this is like a C apology right now. I don't know. I don't.
There.
I don't forgive you, Kirk.
Take it from me, an A+ apology, Kirk. You got to work on that, brother. You haven't been doing enough apologizing. I mean, he goes, sorry if I offended you or whatever. Come on, Kirk.
I was being mean to you when I said this, this, and this. And I don't really have any excuse. I have a problem with doing that when I get upset. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but...
Why do you got to hedge your bets in your theoretical apology? He's like...
I have a tendency to do that sometimes, and my plan is to continue talking about it in therapy and trying to remind myself to remain differentiated, maybe take a break, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you notice, at least I think, I never said I apologize or I'm sorry.
Blah, blah,
And
blah?
that's the
Did you just blah, blah, blah your apology, dude?
Did you just seriously apologize to your wife like this? Anyway. Enough. Enough with you.
Just say sorry. I have histrionic personality disorder. You're good. You can get away with anything.
That is
It's true.
an iron. That is an iron argument.
trying to remind myself to remain differentiated, maybe take a break, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Obsessed.
That is horrible.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's like, okay, anyway, let's just fucking watch the show now, please. Wah, 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 wah. Talk to the hand. I know a good divorce. I know your brother-in-law's your brother's a divorce attorney, okay? If you got a problem, talk to him. Jesus, Kurt.
So you notice, at least I think, I never said I apologize or I'm sorry. And that's the thing I really want to get out there.
And because of that behavior, people got hurt. And I am so sorry. I never wanted to hurt anybody, but it's clear that I did, and I feel so terrible about that. I also feel like
Do we believe her at all? The thing he's missing, or I don't know if he addresses it, but the ukulele video is still up. Where she's calling all these people liars.
Yeah.
So how bad can she feel?
Yep.
And she hasn't actually apologized to any of them.
Never reached out.
No. So how bad does she actually feel? I think she's more apologetic towards her fans that she's been gone for so long.
You know, I have a problem with these crisis manager and these PR people. I have a feeling that a lot of these creators are consulting with attorneys, crisis managers, PR people, and they come out with these half-baked, half-assed.
Wait, you think Colleen was, though?
I heard a pretty compelling argument that from a PR person on TikTok who analyzed it, that it could be like a legal, she's covering her ass legally by not being specific.
That talking to a lawyer, I could see more so. Just because the reason I was expressing skepticism is I feel like you need, if a PR person was involved in this, they need to try a different career, because this is awful. You know what I mean?
Well, what I'm saying,
and I'm sure, and any PR person probably would have told her not to post the ukulele video too.
Well, yeah, they told they advised her strongly against it, but they never said you couldn't
singing,
sing.
Sing it.
Good point. Good
They
point.
never said don't sing it.
I never
Fuck
did.
these kids. I never did. People are saying I'm giving them anxiety. Don't talk and chew at the same time. All right, geez. Am I? I thought I was being good.
I didn't notice.
You've
I
been
didn't
trying.
I haven't noticed it personally. But, you know.
Tough crowd out there, huh?
Yeah.
Very sensitive to the. I guess some people really have that sensitivity. The
Misophonia?
misophonia.
I have that.
You have misophonia?
Yeah, misophonia.
Well, I don't know if I have the diagnosis, but
So when you hear chewing and smacking,
yes, it physically pains me. Yeah.
you have to close it.
Well, I can handle it. I can get over it, just for like a while. But if I'm stuck like in an airplane, that would ruin me.
When you and I lived together, like last year or whatever,
Yeah.
and I would drive us back. If I chewed gum in the car, you would tell me to stop.
Yeah,
right?
I ask very kindly to people I'm close with.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's very hard if you don't know the person. It's a whole thing to explain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard not to come off wrong when you're like, can you fucking keep it down, you cow?
A weird thing mentally, gum is way worse for me because I know there's no ending to it. If I'm eating a meal, I know the meal is going to end, but gums bug me extra because I know it won't stop.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Elliot says, hello, Ethan. My friend Grace is watching. Could you ask Olivia to say hello?
Oh my God. Hey, Grace. Hey, Grace.
What is this message?
Thank you.
Hello, Ethan. My friend Grace is watching. Could you ask Olivia to say hello to Grace?
Oh, let's do it like a play.
What does that mean?
You can start the play and you can say, "Hey, Olivia, can you say hello to Grace?"
Oh, hello, Olivia. Can you say hello to Grace?
Hello, Grace.
All right.
Okay, I need you to
Beautiful.
sit up and enunciate a little bit better, Ethan. I wasn't believing that.
Red leather, yellow leather.
What
Red
do I
leather,
know?
yellow leather.
What do I have to do around here? I'm just trying to.
Why are you mumbling? The people in the back need to hear.
Project to
Speak with
the
your
back
chest.
row.
Grace,
Uh-huh.
Olivia's got something to say to you.
Hey!
Hi, girl.
There we go. We got it.
We
Well done,
see
everybody.
you.
Thank you.
Is that Grace?
Oh, I knew it was you. I saw you.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
let's get it on. Let's keep it going here.
Keep it
There's
rolling.
probably people who are disappointed or feel abandoned.
I always wish that the public figure would elaborate just a little bit. They almost never do. To me, it's like they, in their apology, provide topic sentences without writing the rest of the paragraph. Because it's possible that there's a lot there. She says, seemingly in a genuine way, it could be an act, but it looked genuine, who knows? But she says, I never wanted to hurt other people. I did hurt people, but I never wanted to hurt other people. I'm going to assume that that's genuine. There's no reason to believe that she lacks empathy, even though the internet seems to think that half of the world lacks empathy. It's actually a fairly rare condition. You can have empathy that is.
What did I just hear?
What was that?
My ex-wife, and I am also a pedophile.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
All right.
Dark.
Didn't ask.
He needs to.
And
He needs to rate Boogie's apology on all fours. That's what I want to see.
Oh.
That would be pretty entertaining. That would be good.
Is impaired or eclipsed by defenses or circumstance or culture or something, especially given how much time that she has had to think about it and the consequences that have happened to her. I mean, there was a good couple weeks where seemingly everyone in the English-speaking world hated her. That wouldn't feel very good, right? So,
more than a few weeks, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more than a few weeks. Mm-hmm. I feel like I could get him to hate her. I just need a little more time with him.
Well, yeah, in a way, it's kind of scary because he's like your normal internet user, not really like that into it. Those people will not know how bad some of these people are, just on face value, which is kind of scary that they can get away with it.
Right.
Totally.
Rock City. Oh, you're a rock enthusiast too? Just worked my butt off dog grooming for 10 days straight. You got me through it all. Now off to Ireland for a week. Thanks, guys. All right, dog groomer, get out there and shake your
Get out there.
shake your-
Enjoy your trip.
Go
Ireland for a week.
Go
Ireland
shake
and
your dick and your. Hopefully you don't have.
Where's this going?
Pube, please. I don't know why I'm going there. Why would I go there?
Fleas?
He's a dog groomer. I said, go out there and shake your dick in Ireland. Hopefully you don't have pube fleas. But I don't think that's where fleas like to hang out anyway. That'd be crabs. I think.
Right, yeah.
Dogs
I
wouldn't give
mean,
them
there's
crabs.
yeah.
Not normally. That would be a rare transmission.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Have we ever heard of that, AB? Where a dog
Fact
gave a
check that.
person a
Can
crab?
you get pubic light or pubic fleas?
Jordan Peterson would know.
What was the question?
Has a human ever received crabs from a pet?
I think that's how
Her
AIDS
genital
started.
region was
Give me a sec.
exposed dimly.
Thanks. Well, you just look into that. And let me know.
Gorillas
Had the
gave
appearance of a
humans
thick
the
mat
crab.
of hair.
Jordan keeps talking over you.
I'll keep looking.
Okay, thanks.
She probably genuinely feels sorry that she's just like, oh, I never wanted to hurt anybody. But where's the rest of the paragraph? Unless she provides it, which I'm guessing she doesn't, I imagine the public just doesn't believe her.
I never
but
did.
I've heard from professionals who work in PR tell me that your apology should be very brief. And many PR professionals will say, you should never apologize. And so I don't understand.
I'm with him. That's I was getting to is that I feel like the outcome is so much better when people make, authentic, detailed, impassioned, self-aware apologies. They fare so much better. It's better for everybody. I mean, obviously the difficult part is, I guess, one, admitting to yourself that you did something wrong, which I question if she's ever genuinely done that.
I do not think that she has.
I still genuinely think that she's just a victim of a toxic gossip train.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously an authentic apology is impossible when you're not coming to terms with that. But two, it's so much better for the person in terms of their growth and understanding of themselves. So much better for the people who are offended. So much better for the fans who are looking to reconcile their love for this creator versus the thing that they've messed up that's disappointed them. And so I feel that these PR people are just not getting it. I don't think that they're like up to date with the times here. I think like traditionally, if you look at someone like Kevin Spacey, let's just take for example, it's like, how do you deal with accusations of like essay or other shit you see in Hollywood? Nobody gives a fuck to watch Kevin Spacey sit down and do a long, detailed apology. I mean, that would be crazy too, I guess, for him, maybe in that sense, because his relationship with his audience is way less personal. And if he's out there being like, yeah, no, I was inappropriate with a child, I guess who could ever admit to that? That's kind of just GG forever. But if you're out there like admitting to that shit on camera, it would hurt his career a lot more than I feel like it would hurt someone like Colleen's.
Mm-hmm. Also, to a certain extent, she was publicly friends with minors. Like, she would comment on Twitter and stuff like that.
Right. Wait, there's another perfect 10? Aw.
Yeah.
Seriously, Boogie's got a perfect 10, A++++.
Good for my boy.
I never did.
I didn't think it was that good. It was pretty good. I forget what I was talking about. I was yapping about something.
About PR companies.
They don't get it.
Yeah, they don't get it. I agree.
It's a whole different approach as a quote influencer or creator than, Bill Cosby or fucking whatever dumb shit, Army Hammer eating a leg or something. I don't know. He never actually ate anybody. He said he wanted to, right?
Yeah.
That's a wild fetish. I want to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Same lawyer as Colleen.
Right.
Andrew Bretler.
We love him. We love you. Hi, Andrew. We see
Andrew,
you.
we see you. See you in court, girl.
Army Hammer when he takes a bite of his date's leg.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
He said something like, "I want you to fill me up, princess." I think.
Fill me up. Oh, interesting. Hey, what does the ice cream guy say when he sees my apology to about the chestnuts incident?
That's a 10.
I knew it. I knew it.
Am I the only one that would, even if I'm not a fan of hers, if she were to provide like with iDubbbz, for example, I did a reaction video to his apology, and I didn't know him. I only knew him because he had guest. He was a guest on other YouTube channels that I watched.
He did a good apology. I remember.
Yeah.
He must have got a good score. What did he get?
I'll check, but he says that he believes he was sincere and that it's a good apology.
Oh, his apology was good. Yeah.
So when he was apologizing to the public, he was kind of apologizing to me. And to me, I thought his apology felt genuine. It felt like a repair. It felt like
genuine.
He was truly dedicated to trying to make the world a better place, or at the very least not make the world a worse place through his content, like how he thought he evaluated that some of his previous content was harmful to other people, and putting a bad influence out there into the world for his fans to follow in his footsteps. He's like, I don't stand by those behaviors anymore. And the only reason I think that his apology worked on me was because he elaborated. He provided examples.
I also feel like there's probably people who are disappointed
What was
or feel
his rating?
abandoned by
He
me.
better not have got a better score than me, though. He couldn't. He doesn't have the je ne sais quoi required for a perfect apology. He makes a list of the things for an effective apology. What he doesn't include is that special something, that X factor that you couldn't possibly define.
La maison de rêve.
Update me with the iDubbbz score.
Because of my silence over the last few months. And I'm so sorry about that as well. I needed to take time to make sure I was listening and learning as much as possible. And I also needed to get the help that I needed to be okay.
Someone said I stopped listening to Charlie as much when he said iDubbbz apology wasn't necessary. Yeah, I didn't think that was a good take.
Like, $28.
Okay, man, seriously.
No matter how you spend this, is a lot for some fucking cookies. It's $7 a bag, and that's still expensive, but then you also have to factor in that the bags aren't even big to begin with.
Dude.
It's 4 ounces per bag. 4 ounces of cookies
All
for
right.
$7 is still a lot.
Okay.
Especially when you compare it to the product that they're basing it off of and supposedly approved upon. Those were $10
All right,
a
bro,
bag
they're
for
expensive.
14
Fine, whatever.
ounces.
Yeah,
They
they're
offered you
expensive.
10 ounces more of product. And they were sold in Costco. A lot of people really enjoyed them, but most people didn't like the price. That was a pain point.
We get it. They're
$10 for a bag of
expensive,
cookies
man.
is a lot. So $7
don't
for a
buy it.
smaller bag of cookies, significantly smaller, is a lot too. Like, it doesn't matter how you boil down this math. All roads lead to this being an expensive product. That's the brass
Fine,
tacks of it.
man.
That is the hard pill to swallow.
It's not
There's
that
really
serious.
no way of spinning this where $28 for a 4-pack of these
All
cookies
right.
isn't expensive. It
Yeah.
is. And to try and call people broke for not buying it or not being
I
able to
know.
afford it is really some out-of-touch shit. And the
Okay.
really foul part about all of this that my little noodle will never be able to wrap itself around, bub, you need them, and you are dropping trouser and shitting in their mouth right now by just insulting them. That's really about it.
God damn, that guy can go on and on. Fucking expensive cookies. I get it, man. They are expensive. I'll give you that. You know, I mean,
that's really about it.
Okay, all right, fine. We agree. They are expensive. We agree. Jesus Christ. People are saying they want to see my apology. I don't know if did anyone ask for that? Should we do a poll? Some people have said they wanted to see my apology analysis. Maybe we should do a poll. I don't know. It seems like there's some interest in the audience to see my perfect 10.
Your video is broken. I mean, his analysis of your apology is 4 different videos.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. This man had to, because it's like it's like analyzing the Torah or the Bible or some shit. You could spend a whole lifetime studying such perfection. Part 4, Jesus, bro. You made a whole hour-long saga about me, and that's how much it takes to adequately, analyze such a stunning.
Hey, deserving listeners,
Part
welcome
4,
to
brother.
Now, everything depends.
Hold on. Atriarch. Oh, Atriarch also got his rated. That one probably didn't do great. Atriarch and Ethan apology deepfake controversy. Part 1. Let's see.
Hey, deserving listeners, a lot of you have been asking me.
Oh, did you guys want this? Huh?
Why are there 4 parts?
Because, bro, what's so complicated about that? There's a lot to analyze.
I didn't.
I mean, it's like studying the Bible. The work is never done. Can we do a poll though? Because I won't watch this if you guys don't want to. I understand that.
We don't need to dig up
Dan, do a
past
poll.
wounds.
Stop with the mutiny.
All right, I'm throwing up the poll. Do you want to hear?
We do have to save time for Eel Pit though, too.
Oh, should I ask that? Do you want to hear the apology, or do you want to see the eel pit?
No, well,
that's a good poll.
No,
I like that poll.
No, we'll do the eel pit later, regardless.
I don't know if we're gonna have time. I think it's one or the other.
No, we'll do it later. We're not gonna do it right now.
All right. Do you want to hear?
So hold on. There's the Ethan apology masterpiece, 4 parts. or another one is the Oliver Tree Dhar Man video. Or Roman Atwood blackface. That one's really fast.
I think the angels threw her down and made sure she was not coming back.
Okay, so we're what?
Or
Eggman.
Completionist hasn't donated 10 years of. That one's kind of old school.
Ethan's-
Or Matt Rife canceled.
Ethan's apology. I'm trying to keep up. Ethan's apology. The completionist.
The completionist one I'm kind of
donation,
over. That's like old
drama.
news. You know what I mean?
What was the other?
Okay, what do you have so far?
Your apology and the completionist thing. What were the other ones you showed?
I don't want
Roman
completionist.
Atwood.
I don't want completionist.
Okay, he's gone.
Oliver
Atwood,
Tree Dhar Man.
Oliver Tree Dhar Man collab.
I think the Roman Atwood blackface
Roman
one.
Atwood
It's just like 5
blackface.
seconds long, so we don't need to include it.
And fourth option. Eel Pit?
The fourth option is Matt Rife canceled.
Matt Rife?
He's a very popular comedian, Dad.
Oh, I saw something about this. Yeah, Matt Rife is R-I-F-E.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Canceled.
Oh, another thing I did want to talk about is the Osama bin Laden sympathizers on TikTok. That shit is tickling.
Well, I only got
That goes hard.
four options here, so.
Oh, really? So wait, what are they then? Because we could probably.
Ethan's apology. Oh, it's too late. It's up.
We hit the Rizzler talk. Even living dumb was getting rizzed up by baby Croc. Even Rivers go Ohio and Tibbity. Even runs tonight and I should speed hitting up ready. A grim mistaken Fortnite. A grim mistaken Fortnite. A grim mistaken. Oh, Dan.
Fortnite.
That's good.
Last
Night we hit the lizard talk. Even living done is getting rizzed up by baby Gronk. Gronk, Gronk, Gronk. Night and I should speed hitting up ready. A grim shade of Fortnite. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking. A grim is shaking Fortnite. Woo! Woo! Shout out to the family!
Last night we went to Rizzler talk. Even Livy Dunn was getting rizzed up by baby Gronk. He said that her yacht was so Ohio and Skibbity. Even Kai said that and I should speed it in the gritty. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking
Fortnite.
shaking Fortnite. A rim is 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 shaking Fortnite.
Well, the people have spoken.
A rim is shaking Fortnite.
Ethan Apology wasn't last, but it was second to last. Absolutely nobody wants to see Roman Ant with blackface. Although Love has a comment. He says it might be a good one to juice. Can we show that though? It might be.
That was I was surprised to see that.
Yeah.
That one might be too racist.
Yeah.
Darn.
It's real bad.
It is very, very racist. It's not even like a debatable thing. Like, it is just straight up a race.
I noticed it was from 2010 or 2011 or something. And was that like a trend then?
What,
Because
the
that's like
blackface
around the
challenge?
era
I don't
that
think so.
Being racist?
Shane's was. Well, not that. Specifically blackface. Seems like all of the controversial YouTubers doing blackface is from like a 2-year period.
You know what? I think it was before I was aware of the trends on YouTube at that time, so I can't say, but I have a hard time. I mean, it's certainly nobody was really complaining, obviously, if Shane was doing it for that long with Fine Bros.
It's just, I feel like there was never a point in my life where it wasn't like a widely known thing that was.
I remember
not cool.
even when I was a kid,
Yeah.
someone on my block dressed up, did like blackface for Halloween, and everyone was talking about how fucked up it was. And that was in like the 90s, probably.
Right, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
the early
Is like
2000s.
I thought that was well established by that time.
Yeah, no, it for sure was. It for sure was.
It was bizarre.
But the Pranks in the Hood guy, I wouldn't expect too much to care about the social decor.
It's a prank,
All right, I gotta pee. When we come back, we'll do the Oliver Tree Dhar Man, as voted on by the audience. This is a democracy, or
sweet,
a representative democracy / benevolent dictatorship. Oh, Matt Rife is a close second, though. The people want.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was super popular like that.
His name. That would be a good clip. We got to do both, I think.
There you go.
And then Eel Pit. All right, I'll be right back.
And then the Eel Pit, right. Somebody donated $20, asked, is the Evil Pit even real? It's real. I don't...
It's still real to me, damn it.
What does that mean?
It's real and it's spectacular.
We're not just like trolling here. Matt Rife blocked me for a tweet I made with 2 likes. Yeah, sounds like he's having a bad week. I turned 24 today. My only birthday wish is for everyone to tell Olivia she slays.
Oh my god.
You slay,
Stop.
Olivia.
Happy birthday to you. You slay.
You're slaying. You're slaying right now.
Gosh.
You know what we were talking about before the show? I wonder, are y'all in the audience excited for this Napoleon movie? Where are my Napoleon heads out? We were pointing out that, yeah, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
We're pointing out that Ridley Scott, he keeps saying in interviews how he basically doesn't give a fuck if it's not historically accurate, and you're a nerd if you care about that, which is an interesting approach. But the fact that he's so uncommitted to the historical accuracy, I do wonder if we'll see him swim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just like Zach said.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. But that did happen, though, I heard somewhere.
I had heard that it happened too. Apparently, it's a little controversial. There's conflicting reports about the swimming part of the Napoleon legend. But a message from Dan Swerdlove?
Dan
Is that what I just saw?
Swerdlove 2.
It's you
Dan
from the
Swerdlove
future.
2.
Says Peak Paul. Peak Paul.
What?
Peak Paul.
Peak Paul.
Peak Paul.
Oh, Peak
Paul.
Paul. Thank
Peak
you.
Paul.
Thank you.
It sounded
Thank
cool
you,
when you
me.
said it, though, Love.
Thanks. Peak
Thank
Paul.
you so much, me.
Peak Paul.
Their name is just Daniel Swerdlove 2, huh?
You guys ever just sit in your room and think about the Hawk?
Yeah, dude, I miss
him.
the Hawk.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's back to his boring desk job.
Ugh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor
It's
guy.
great. And he's cold. It's cold and
We
sweet.
just got to get him out here on a permanent basis. He could be
Yeah.
like on the show. He'd just be next to you on every episode.
Not on the show. No.
Not on the show?
Nah.
I think we can get him on the
Just,
show.
you know.
I think he'd be a good contribution.
I love the guy, but
That was an epic shot. That was like father-son Kamehameha right there.
yeah. I loved having. I find. No, I'm glad he was on the show. I enjoyed it. was a good time.
Thanks for getting my nerd references.
It took me a second, and I remember the scene. I remember it like it was yesterday. What else we got here? Got my H3 cards today with Ethan's credit card. Stoked. Nice. Congrats, Ashley.
We had 1,000 of those credit cards, so if you still buy the green ones, you can still get one.
Yep.
It's pretty epic. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Those are limited. Yeah.
So they're not all given out yet. They're still going out.
What is this that we just sent? Somebody. This is Zach's. I guess we talked about it earlier, but here we go. We got the exclusive Zach guitar.
It's worth money.
1 of 1.
It's worth a lot.
Make sure you get that. Actually, they did put in a protector already, didn't they?
Fuck yeah, they did.
I think it comes in a protector.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because it was
Solid.
separate. Okay. Well, get that graded at PSA.
It's 1 of 1.
ASAP. There you go. Jasmine said the eel pit is real. I saw it on TikTok. It's on there. I told you we wouldn't lie.
Where would we make that up from?
That's a crazy thing to just pull out of your ass and make up.
Eel pit? Who would think to do that?
Yeah. It'd be very weird.
Scooting on over to Oliver Tree. Is Darman a claimer?
So what got claimed was Oliver's song at the end.
Okay, that's fine.
So Oliver's a claimer.
He is a claimer. This man goes, "Oh, don't worry, I got you the pass." And then guess what? Our shit always gets claimed by his label.
I'll tell you, no claim is getting past Zach. Zach has become a machine at checking for claims, like very thoroughly.
He's the guardian.
You're the man, dude.
No, you.
No, you, dude.
You really are.
No, you.
Stop!
So let's see. I don't know how Oliver got the two phoniest dudes online teamed up to bring you the sham PSA. 4.5 million views. Holy shit! What a bunch of suckers. Let's see. Oliver left a comment. No matter how strange you look, no matter how ugly you feel, you are beautiful. Okay. Weird inspirational quote there, buddy.
Fucking loser.
It's cornball. Fucking cornball shit, dude. The
Hell. That's a lot of dislikes. Why? People don't like Oliver? Like on a serious note?
I disliked it.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought everyone likes Oliver.
Who?
Oh, right. I mean, everybody hates him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyway, here is let's take a look. It's 30 minutes long, so I'm not watching this whole fucking thing.
It's so good.
It's good.
This
but
isn't cool! That's it!
What is this, like, power fantasy?
No, you didn't! Jesse, you rat! Stop! Over, get off me! Stop!
What's going on?
Oh, Jesse started it!
No, Oliver did.
Not true.
Who's the Irish dad is this?
That's Oliver.
what kind of parenting is that? He just walks off? I mean, could try to do something, man.
His 2 black eyes and a bleeding nose.
He's bleeding. These kids are dying.
That's his older brother.
Tough it up.
The old man?
No, the kid he's fighting with.
I know, but like, what kind of parent goes, "What's going on?" All right, well.
Tough it up. Pussy.
There's blood on the floor, man. Oliver is not in this at all until the very end.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever.
You could just skip to that if you
Actually,
want.
I thought his cameo at the end was pretty fucking funny. I kind of hate it.
And believe me, it's not over.
So this dumb kid tries making shitty music his whole life, and everyone hates it.
For being ugly.
I didn't say
Specifically.
that. I didn't say that. I think he's beautiful. Soul, not like in a weird way.
His dad looks like Bill Murray.
Bill Murray?
Yeah. Got that Bill Murray drip on.
It's such a shame to skip all of it.
What can I do? It's 30 minutes.
Okay, well, hey,
You
let
got-
me send you at least the timestamp where he asked his dad to buy him an instrument.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Send
Well,
me
so he's
that.
getting bullied for his music and stuff at school. That's all you need to know leading up to this.
He's gonna.
The
Yeah.
thumbnail is hilarious.
The thumbnail's crazy.
It's a Saturday. Otherwise, you can improvise. When I was a kid, We didn't need all this fancy gear to make music.
What did you do?
That's some Keith Moon level fucking drum.
Yeah, that was badass.
Hold on. You're telling me there's famous bands that just tap the wall frame?
Tap on the molding.
door frame?
Man.
Stomp.
Some Mumford
Yeah,
and Sons
stomp.
shit.
Man, things were simpler back then.
Can you at least make me something to eat?
Good one, Oliver. You know where everything is. You can make it yourself.
He's too young to be using the range.
Is this part of what you wanted me to watch?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's making eggs. This
This is where it all starts to come together.
We're about to make music.
Hold on, that was not a real egg. Nothing came out of it. Why would they use a fake egg? Is the real egg not in the budget?
In order to comprehend, you're
Look at
gonna have
that.
to break some. Comprehend. In order to comprehend and to eat the
Wait,
omelet.
is it a real egg?
I think it is. Slow-mo that?
Yeah, I will.
Frame by frame.
Okay, let me zoom in. Let's go frame by frame here. So we're
Here
gonna
we
tap
go.
it. Bada bing.
Tap.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's
real.
yolky.
It's real. That's a real
It's
egg,
yolky.
folks. It's a real egg.
But the shell fell like that technique is kind of.
Yeah, because he's an idiot. Dumbass.
Shell in your egg.
Alright, so he's cooking eggs. I mean, no wonder it's 30 minutes long. Why is this in the video? I don't need to see this.
I think he's
dumbass.
about to get inspired, dude. Hold on. He's cooking. Literally.
Look at that smirk.
He's realizing he can make music with the sounds around.
He's starting to believe.
Yeah, whatever.
Just give up, bro. You're hurting my ears.
Yeah, looking at you is hurting my eyes.
What?
What are you, a clown? Nobody ever teach you how to dress?
I look like this on purpose. Everyone's trying to dress as best and as fancy as they could. So I thought if I look as ugliest as possible, people would notice me, which helps me become an artist. And look, you two did, so it's already working.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You'll never be an artist.
And am I still watching it, AB?
You don't have to watch it. I thought it was all great.
Wait, what?
This shitty ass video.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about? It's beautiful. It's stunning.
We spent an hour on the analysis of the apology. I found this far more entertaining.
Yeah, but nobody knows who Oliver Tree is, so I can't clickbait it.
True.
So true.
And I hate to break
The only people that know who he is our fucking audience. I'm the only one talking about him.
it to you. The only thing you'll ever be is a loser.
The world's ugliest loser.
Oh.
These kids psychics?
I'm excited for your party. What's the DJ gonna play?
Probably hip hop like
Queen.
Kanye West and Flo Rida.
Can you play any dubstep?
That's what I wanted. I couldn't find any DJs. My dad even offered to
Why
pay
are they
$100.
playing Kanye West? This guy
I
Anna
spin
Sena?
dubstep.
We're in the
I
past.
could DJ for your party.
Oh right,
If
this
you
is
want.
his childhood.
No dork. Oh, they're down.
They're giving him a
Sorry.
shot, dude.
Thought he was about to spit in his face.
It's cool context because you realize, he was always
Andy
a fucking
said you were
dumbass.
going to be playing his set.
No.
I mean, Darman's kind of dissing him pretty hard with this characterization. Like, get a load of this fucking dork.
He's annoying as shit.
Not the
Shutter
real kid.
shades.
The real kid is a sweetheart. I'm talking about Oliver Dumbass Tree.
Yes. Kind of.
Right?
Woo.
All right, so, I mean, you know,
He has to DJ. He's never DJ'd before.
what an idiot.
This music's actually pretty sick.
Yo, this fool's going crazy.
Yo, this is
Hey, yo, who's your agent?
What's that?
Your agent, get out of
this
here.
is exactly how it went down, dude.
So dumb.
Was that Skrillex?
It was.
Yo, Skrillex
Wait,
made a
Skrillex was
fucking
in this?
cameo in this?
For real?
Man.
Thousands of people before.
Yeah.
Oh, why does he look so different?
All right. You have a DJ.
He's
that's
Skrillex so
1,000
much older than Oliver Tree.
Yeah, right.
Wait, he used to have like dreads and all
Dude.
kinds of crazy. He just looked like a normal dude now.
Skrillex made like a revamp just a year ago, and he looks fine now.
He's like a normal dude now.
Yeah.
Vibes.
He did a bunch of music with Young Lean and
From
Blade.
dubstep to step.
Just step.
The do-si-do.
People before?
That's an interesting haircut you have there, young man.
Thanks.
I'm not doing this.
Come on. I feel like the people ate it up.
This actor.
They're going like, dude, your style is obviously so forced just literally for attention.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing behind it other than attention-seeking freak shit. Like that's what Dhar is saying about Oliver Tree right now as a real person.
Up.
That's Skrillex? What?
Or as
Who-
Cam just pointed out in the chat,
Who is that?
Jeff Wittick.
It's
Whoa.
Hot Topic Jeff Wittick.
Wait, what? That's weird. That's weird. Okay, get it. Shit, he probably has.
Okay.
Did he have kids or something? Like, what happened?
Well,
he's like 50.
It's been
probably.
13 years, right?
Oh.
since he was like the emo dubstep
It's
guy.
okay. No
He's doing a
worries.
cameo in an Oliver Tree video. He's down bad.
Yeah.
Get it?
Nah, he's.
No, I'm kidding.
I will.
He's successful, right?
Thanks.
All right, get on with it. I mean, what the fuck?
Let's see Oliver. The real Oliver.
Just.
I'm trying to get there, but this shit's so damn long.
You know, I think that's going to resonate with a lot of people.
Oh, just
Tell
real
us
quick,
about
some context. That's when he's a kid, his mom's friend says, why don't you stop being a loser and get a job and help your mom out? And then he sees her again in the future. Just so you know who the lady is.
Nice.
Okay, got it.
Fucking bitch. Cut her.
Just getting started.
I'm assuming this. Oh, because of the door frame.
In the
Successors are often characterized by talent and hard work. Not this time, just dumb luck of being a freak. In Oliver Tree's case, this was also his unwavering dedication to creating the very best art possible. From his humble
Possible
beginnings
for
in Santa
him.
Cruz, Oliver Tree went to become a genre-blurring sensation, releasing countless hit songs. Not countless, we could easily count them.
Should have said he went on the H3 podcast and the audience carried him until he got big on TikTok.
Basically.
Yeah.
That would be a good summary. Yeah. So does this all have his music?
Yeah.
God damn. Oh, there. Okay.
Hey, this is a great video. 10 out of 10.
Now, again, I don't recall ever being consulted with using my proprietary footage. Like, aren't they supposed to ask for permission to use this? This isn't fair use. They're using it.
Identity theft.
With
You gotta be. This is definitely fair use.
How is it fair use?
A 2-second clip in a montage about his life.
Nothing to do with it. It's not transformed. It's used.
It's completely transformed, and you're not watching an interview with Oliver Tree right now.
Hold the phone, Dan. You are out of your element.
Okay.
This is not transformed. They're literally using it for its intended purpose of showing this clip. They didn't change it. They need to ask me for permission, and frankly, pay me as well. Especially when it comes to Oliver Tree.
They voiced it over.
Let me hear.
for the world.
I mean, it's just what it says.
It says, go ahead.
Individuality.
Oh, he's wearing the Teddy Fresh. I can give him a
But
pass.
it's not just.
I can give him a pass for that. I'm not actually upset, for the record. I'm doing shtick. That being said, I don't think it is fair use. It'd be interesting, though. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll see what the judge says. I'm coming after you, Dhar man. Scumbag.
This is unapologetic.
All right, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God. When can I actually... It's just a giant Oliver Tree puff piece, man.
We get it. We get it. Flying kicks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here we go. This part's good. We love this part. I see he came into the most non-attention getting freak costume he has.
Well, for most of my life, I felt pretty lonely. And I think most people tend to be lonely. So I wanted to make some...
Hold on. Someone says, you didn't ask for permission. I'm providing commentary. I am transforming the footage. Gabish?
For context, that's his mom and her friend walking out of the...
Everybody's a lawyer now. Everybody understands fair use. Okay. What do I know? Who walked out?
Yeah, his mom and her friend.
So this is the old bag that was
Yeah.
shitting on him? All right, let's see him give it to her.
Enough with the music, bro.
Nobody cares.
Tell us about the new album you have coming out, Alone in a Crowd.
Well, for most of my life, I felt pretty lonely. And I think most people tend to be lonely. So I wanted to make something that really reminds us that although we feel alone, we're all alone together.
You know, I think that's going to resonate with a lot of people.
I hope so. It's my mom, Christine, my friend Amy. Hey, Amy, how are you?
Good, thank you.
He's so fun. He is actually so funny in this. The way that he does this whole good guy thing.
We are so proud of you, Oliver. You know, my nephew, he can't stop talking about you. Maybe he could get tickets to your tour?
Of course, we'll get him sorted. What's his name?
Oh, it's Jeremy.
Tell Jeremy I say hello.
I will.
Show. Man, check it out. You call that music, bro?
Yikes. Yeah, you're not making it.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, give
Hey,
it back.
not
Give
on
it back.
Oliver's
Yeah,
watch.
Give it back.
Y'all good, man?
Why are you dressed like that? Like a dollar store astronaut. What is this shit?
I'm fine. Hey, don't listen to him. They used to say the same thing to me, and they still do.
Look at this goofy. Look how goofy this motherfucker is.
Y'all good, man?
I gotta say, his acting is kind of fire, though.
He's good, yeah.
I'm definitely feeling it. I think he's selling the scene.
Hey, don't listen to him. They used to say the same thing to me, and they still do.
You're Oliver Tree. Yes, I am. You like Steve Aoki? Yeah.
Can we talk to him right now?
Wait, now?
Yeah.
What's up, Stevie? What's going on?
Yo, Oliver, what's up? Hey, can you say hello to my friend?
It's like he showed his dick or something. It's like, what did you show him, Steve? That's it. You know.
Wow.
Sweet.
How did that come to be? I still have so many questions.
Why does this exist?
Why does this exist? Yeah.
So wait, does he actually have a new album, Alone in a Crowd? That is real, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
Yeah.
it's a plug. So this is just a promotion.
Yeah, I think ultimately that's what this is.
So you don't think Dhar Mann's a big fan of Oliver Tree naturally?
Maybe not. Or maybe so.
Two
Who
things
knows?
can be true.
Here's what I'll say about Steve
maybe he
Aoki.
Music, bro?
I feel like I see that guy everywhere. He's like the Shaq of music. And I'm not impressed. I mean, I think every person in the industry has probably got his ass on speed dial. And he's the type of guy that would answer, too.
Hey, don't listen to...
And I say that as someone who's non-familiar with any of his work. So this isn't a criticism of his music or anyone that's a fan of his, because we love everybody. But what I am saying is that how much do you see Steve Aoki in every goddamn thing?
I feel like that was true a while ago. This is the first time I've heard his name in 5 years, probably.
Maybe that's
if I'm
why
being
Oliver
honest.
was able to get him.
Yeah.
He was the heir to the Benihana fortune.
Right. I was gonna say.
really?
No
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Dad
He comes
is
from
a-
like a super rich family.
Dad was a guy by the name of Rocky Aoki.
Dude, I love Benihana.
Oh shit.
Right. Yeah.
Used to go on my birthday
And he
every year.
like. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but I always had the impression he's got like almost like a DJ Khaled like figure where he's just kind of like part of.
I think
not in like that he's a fucking goofball like him, but the way that DJ Khaled is just kind of collabs with people all the time, but he doesn't really do much of like his own original stuff. Is that accurate?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's fair to say, yeah.
But he's like
Benny Blanco
he's a
type.
producer, right? That's his thing.
He's a producer, yeah.
So is he
And he's like a DJ, and his shows are always wild and stuff. He's kind of known for his live act.
So is he a nepo baby then?
I mean, his parents were in the restaurant industry and very successful, not in the music industry, but obviously being rich opens lots of doors to
Benihana.
you.
You know where's the first place when I was hanging out with Austin?
Was it Benihana?
He took me to Benihana.
Benihana's is where all the magic
So I
happens
think
in
there's
Hollywood.
you're underplaying the amount of crossover that happens there. Benihana is where everything mixes up, man. Just like that fried rice, brother.
He claims he didn't get a penny from his father.
The Onion Volcano.
Oh shit! His sister is an actress. She's in Fast and Furious.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh, that's his sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, her last name is
Wait.
Maya Aoki, right?
Wait, who's that?
Devin.
Devin Aoki. Oh, I don't. Oh, do I recognize her? Kind of. So then, what's the chances that he became a famous producer and she became a famous actress? I mean, that's nepo baby shit.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, being born incredibly wealthy.
You're like, hey,
opens
Steven
doors for you.
Spielberg, I know a girl. She's my daughter. Give her a shot. I heard your next movie needs some funding.
Steven Spielberg probably loves eating at Benihana's too, you know?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Fucking onion volcanoes and shit. I actually don't recognize her though. She's from Fast and Furious.
Yeah, the Too Fast, Too Furious. I remember her.
Too
from.
Fast, Too Furious.
Like the pink, like leopard skinny jeans, if you remember. She had like a pink car.
I think Ethan has said in the past that he has not seen those movies. Am I correct?
No, I've never watched a single one.
You should watch the Fast and the Furious movies, dude.
Pink car? Oh, here. So this was her whip?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty fire.
Dude, these
That's
movies
sick.
rip.
Okay, her
They're so
car
dumb.
is sick.
I'm
as
obsessed
fuck.
with it. When I was a kid, I literally wanted it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I'm not even going to hate it. Well, shout out to the Aoki legacy. He's found his way into this star-studded show over here at Dhar Studios. Shout out
Dear Lord,
to
bless the.
what was the city he got charged for defrauding? Was it Vegas?
Oakland.
Oakland. Shout out to the city of Oakland,
Oakland,
who,
I believe. Or if not Oakland, another Bay Area city. But I remember it was the Bay Area.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We like him. He's a good guy. Blaze 420. Why'd you do Oakland?
Because wasn't Darman arrested for weed?
Oh.
Was
yeah,
it a
it
weed
was
thing?
marijuana related in some way or another.
Yeah, Oakland pot entrepreneur charged with fraud.
Good memories, Zaki. He's tuned in.
I mean, Darman going from selling drugs and defrauding the city into motivational, inspirational content is giving the same vibes as Blippi doing a diarrhea on his friend and then making kids content.
Oh my God.
You know, it's just there's something special happening in that pipeline. Well,
literally,
we're coming on 3 hours. Should we do Matt Rife real fast? Let's do Matt Rife. That'd be a good highlight, right?
I don't know nothing about Matt.
I think it would do really good on TikTok. He's super popular there.
Give it a try.
He's a very young guy. I noticed him on TikTok. I saw a few of his crowd work TikToks. He's very fun. I mean, he's very good at improvisational comedy. I mean, the views are nuts. Look at this shit. 65 million on this crowd work video.
Does anybody here have any autistic children? Do you really?
Yeah.
How old?
So he just turned 4.
He just turned 4. What's how far on the spectrum would you say he is? Is it little by little, or is he like?
He's nonverbal.
He's nonverbal. He got it.
Yeah.
What's his thing that he's really good at?
So he's hyperlexic.
Hyperlexic. What's that?
He's very, very good with numbers, shapes, colors.
He's good with numbers, shapes, and colors. Fuck yeah, that dude about to rob a casino someday. You're gonna be a very rich mom someday. There's no cons, bro. You don't gotta worry about him talking to strangers. You don't like talking to nobody. That's awesome. Congratulations. What is that?
Something she drew. Some fan art.
You made that?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You drew this?
Yeah.
That's so cool. She drew this. Aww. This is so good. And you're verbal. Guys, this is really good, okay? Fucking be nice, okay? This is going top of the fridge.
Yeah, so I think this is actually a really great example to compare from where he came to why people are angry at him. People have said that he had a heavy women-based audience.
True.
The ladies loved Matt Rife. And you can see in this one of his most viral clips. This is from 2/9. That's what, like a year ago? Is that what it's saying?
February.
Yeah.
Okay. Or
Almost.
no. Yeah, okay, whatever. So you can see he's being silly and he's making fun of, like, you know, not really making fun of autism. He's doing a good job, I think, of skirting the line. I mean, here, this top comment's pretty good. It says, nailed this topic while still staying inoffensive, yet still being Matt Rife. And you can see he's getting lots of love from the ladies. They're drawing him pictures and stuff. So this was kind of his persona, is that he was a ladies' man. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's the vibe. There's more of them. I mean, he's got a lot of... That one had 65 million. This one has also 65 million. Let's see.
He's still fucking his baby mama.
Well, that's loyalty.
It's 2 minutes long. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. So he just got a Netflix special that I actually tried watching because I saw his clips and I thought, you know, let's see.
Worth a shot?
It was like trending on Netflix, the #2 most popular TV show on that list, you know?
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, fuck, okay. I personally didn't find it very funny, but, you know, comedy is definitely in the eye of the beholder, so I'm not one to, like, take my opinion on that too seriously. But I went to the internet and I saw people are actually quite upset over it. Let's see. Hold on. There's a few of these I want to catch up on. What's the dress code for the live show, Alyssa said? Full
formal wear.
Formal, or you'll be exited?
Yeah, you'll be escorted out if you're not in a gown or a tuxedo.
That's a joke.
Or
That's
something of, you know, equivalent to those two.
That's a joke, of course. But
yeah, I'm not serious.
We will all be dressed very, very.
Yeah, and we're encouraging, if you have the means to dress up nice, I think it'll be fun if the whole audience is kind of somewhat fancy. Obviously, you don't need a tux or anything, but, you know.
Dress whatever you want, though. It's a bit.
Yeah, at the end, you're not going to get kicked out.
No.
But
you're still going to be welcome. Thank you for the laughs, Jake said. I'm in a inpatient mental health treatment for PTSD and major depressive disorder, and your show is keeping me going. Thank you. I'm shocked by how many people are just going through just fucking horrible times and listening
People
to
are
the
going-
show.
we're
Hopefully
going
it's not
through it.
because of the show, right?
Huh? Yeah, hopefully not because of
no.
us.
Probably.
Hopefully
Page 3 curse.
the show is helping, not hurting, right? Okay, good. I just want to make sure I got that right. Thank you, Jake, and thank you for listening, and I'm sure that you're going to just, you know what I mean? You got this. You got this, buddy, and we're here for you. We're not going anywhere, Kavish. Thank you.
Love forever.
And hopefully it wasn't the podcast that put you there. Are the mole people still around? Is that Kevin? Fucking
That
Kevin.
is
I don't
Kevin.
know. You tell me, punk ass.
Yo, I'd almost say, you know, missed you, but you are an enemy of the show. So.
Absolute enemy of the show. Guy's a menace.
Are we sure that's the real Kevin?
I think so.
It
Kevin
might
had
just
it.
be another Kevin.
No, I recognize the last
Oh,
name.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Shaylee Chapman says, lost a quarter of my tongue to oral cancer. Jesus, you guys.
And
And
I
I've
know
been
a little
fighting.
bit about that. My dad had that happen to him from cancer. He had part of his tongue removed, and then he had a surgery to graft on tissue from his arm onto
On his
his
tongue?
tongue. Yeah, it's
Is
quite a thing.
Is his voice the same as it was?
He talks a little funny now, but it's not too bad. And over time, it was 6 or 7 years ago that this happened. Actually, I think it was more like a decade ago now. I think of it. And yeah, over time, you know, he did a lot of therapy to kind of like reteach himself. He kind of talks as if like you can imagine what it'd be like to talk with a swollen tongue. That's kind of what he talks like now. But
Oh, man.
he's totally understandable and everything.
Well, he's living.
And he's alive, which is the most important thing.
So they said, I lost a quarter of my tongue to oral cancer and I've been fighting it since June, unable to work. Today I finally got a return date. Seriously, wouldn't have gotten through it without the show. I love you all. Wait, what does a return date mean? Oh, for work?
Yeah, I imagine so. Unable to work. Today I finally got a return date.
So I'm just saying, after seeing all these, I'm sorry about all these horrible things everyone's dealing with. I really hope the show didn't give you the tongue cancer. That was maybe just bad luck or something.
I hope not to.
But thank you for watching, and we're always here for you, and we love you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So I was talking about Matthew Rife. So yeah, he put out his Netflix special, Natural Selection. I didn't think it was funny. Has anybody liked it? I've just seen a lot of people angry about it.
I didn't watch it.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, the backlash. I hadn't even heard of him. The backlash was big enough that people like me that hadn't even heard of him were like, "Oh, damn, this guy is getting lit up right now."
That's what's so weird about this is that like he's become, and a lot of people don't know about him because I just found out about him a few months ago. He's so popular. Like when he goes on shows, does podcast interviews, whatever, you're looking at like millions of views guaranteed. This man was a phenomenon, well, yeah, it doesn't seem he's getting top remarks for this stand-up. I don't know if people even he was on Rogan recently, really.
Mm-hmm.
That probably got a lot of views, eh?
I'm not sure. I'll check on right now on Spotify.
Can you see on?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, not on.
You can see the highlights though.
Good to see it.
Yeah, you can see how the highlights did and get an impression.
But anyway, like I said, he's popular with the ladies, and I don't think Rogan.
Why's that?
I mean, I don't know. What am I, a fucking psychologist? What am I, a sociologist? I don't know. He's a hunk.
I was kidding. He's a hunk. What can you do?
This was my ass.
He's a hunk. I mean, he's a hunk, I guess. I don't know. But he's also, it's also not just his hunkiness. It's his, his whole thing.
Of course, yeah.
So he begins his set with a joke that goes something about how Baltimore is ratchet. He says it's both ratchet and the nicest place. You guys have to pick a lane. Here's the joke he said. And we couldn't get over the fact they went to a restaurant and the hostess had a black eye. And here's the joke. We couldn't get over the fact that we're like, this is the face of the company. This is who you have greeting people. And my boy, who I was with, was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. They should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face. And I was like, yeah, but I feel if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye. But then he
okay. I should have seen where that was going.
And then he follows it up though by saying like, "Oh, I'm just seeing how fun you guys are. I'm seeing how So, again,
it's an old-timey joke.
It is.
That is a Jimmy Lee joke, like straight up.
Kinda, yeah.
Right? Like, think of that in his voice, and
if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Right.
Work with me. I got my eye on you.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, members go up is back. Thank you, my friend.
With 100 gifted
subbies.
Holy!
Thank you.
Love you, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks for giving. Thanksgiving.
Love you.
Oh, we just did another 50. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Love you, full homo.
Doing his thing.
Love you. Love you. Members go up. Need the Rizzler talk. Even Lizzie Dunn and Baby Grumble get livied up. All right.
That was so.
So, again, imagine the majority of people tuning in are women. Mm-hmm. And so I think that rubbed people wrong in the sense that, one, it's not that funny. When you say it's an old-timey joke, it's like something that we've heard before.
Heard a million variations of that joke.
And like, yeah, and we look back and be like, kind of out of touch. But to bring that back, it's not, I don't know. Again, I don't get offended by stand-up comedy so much as when I see something like that, I'm like, it's just kind of hacky.
Hacky, yeah. That's
that's my thing with the trans things. And again, I wish I got the opportunity to talk to Whitney about this on the show, but it's not, and I'm not trans, so it's not my place to say this is offensive or not.
Right.
But to me, when it's like I'm really another comedian on stage doing trans jokes, like it's just so fucking hacky, bro.
Yep.
Or just like how almost all comedians, like half their sets these days are about how you can't tell jokes anymore. You can't tell jokes anymore. You can't tell jokes anymore.
It was funny. It was interesting like 10 years ago for like a month.
Yeah.
A year at most, maybe, when everyone was doing let's stop. How can you call yourself a stand-up comedian and do this hacky, dumb, fucking
Especially when we can pretty much put that to bed, right? When like Dave Chappelle still has lots of specials and is the biggest comedian in the world still, that like you can't tell jokes anymore. You can definitely tell jokes. Clearly.
Even if it is true, it's like we can't keep with the same joke.
Right.
Even if it's true, we got to move on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not that we would ever run jokes into the ground here on
I've never in my life, frankly. And I think if anyone would agree, it would be that Boogie would have something to say in support of us not ever running jokes.
Do you think Boogie has something to weigh in on this?
I never did.
Oh, he never did.
Oh, he never did.
So, yeah, it rubbed people wrong. It's just not funny. I was like, okay, where'd that come? That was his opening line.
Bro.
I was like, okay, I mean, all right.
So was he trying to do
Set a
like
weird
a
tone.
like an icebreaker by being super offensive and
Yeah.
then pull back from there, or was the rest of it hacky like that?
No, the whole thing was extremely chauvinistic and weird, just like sex, talking about like sex with the ladies, and I don't know, the
he's
whole
trying to
thing.
pivot.
It was very broy. It was very broy, I think. 'Cause
He's trying to possibly pander to a
He said-
different demographic.
I guess he said
Sex
it in a
with me.
Variety interview. He actually said, "I don't pander my career to women." It seems like he almost took issue with that. He says, "I would argue that this special is way more for the guys." So that was something, I guess, that was preconceived. Here's some of the examples of tweets. The way women catapulted Matt Rife into popularity, and the second he gets a comedy special on Netflix, he immediately betrays him with a joke about domestic violence.
So people are taking a special offense because his career has been primarily fueled by a female fan base, which he's
And I think that is probably true to an extent.
Yeah, that's a major component, but also the way he responded to the criticism, which we're getting to, was insane.
Yeah, we'll get to that as well. Again, I don't think that you can joke about domestic violence. I think that theoretically you can joke about pretty much anything if it's done well. But obviously that's the hard part about being a stand-up comedian, right?
Right.
Is handling delicate topics classfully.
That is.
And it.
Hank Green actually had a really good take on this, I thought. A comedian ruining his relationship with a large portion of his fan base because he wanted to be like all the other boring-ass Netflix special, you can't tell a joke anymore crowd is actually just depressing. Specifically, we're talking about like Roganites.
Yeah.
You know, they're all the same. They are all the same person. It's like they all the same. Joe Rogan has ruined comedy. I'll say it. He has turned comedians into this silly archetype of reactionary losers that are both too fucking sensitive and also super fucking mean for no reason.
Yeah.
How bad do you have to pee right now?
Let's see. This person said, I think Matt Rife's special is so bad because he's trying so hard to prove to himself and other men. He's trying to prove himself to other men through misogyny. It's desperate and sad. Matt Rife looks like a Glee cast member.
Obsessed.
Derogatory.
He looks like, made of plastic, just like Glee.
Matt Rife's the kind of dude, and I mean this with peace and love. When he's like 50, he's going to look like Simon Cowell. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to age gracefully. He's going to fuck his whole face up with crazy plastic surgery.
He's going to be looking like Mickey Rourke in a few years.
Mickey Rourke looks good compared to Simon Cowell, man.
Or he could take the Bryan Johnson route.
Mickey Rourke looks pretty wild.
Let me see. I guess I haven't seen a picture of him in a while. Mickey.
It's pretty rough, bro.
Yeah. But, you know, in the case of Mickey Rourke, I think he's a good guy, right? I mean, is he? I don't know.
Weird ass Instagram account.
I
Weird.
don't know enough about Mickey Rourke.
Whoa, dude. What the?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's a
This
lot
is
going
how
on
I
there.
remember him looking. It's like, yeah, he's got plastic surgery, but he looks
That was like midway through the transformation.
So this is full. Okay, I see.
That was Iron Man 2, Ricky.
His career almost like came back, like The Wrestler brought him back, and then Iron Man 2, but then it just went.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Also, something that's so fucked
Here
up.
he doesn't look like plastic surgery. He looks like a normal dude, kind of here. Doesn't he?
That's not the worst picture of him. Yeah.
What was that, Olivia? That's crazy that's him. Wow. He looks like my aunt. Shout out Mickey Rourke, who looks like he's just stuffed the bombest Thanksgiving turkey for my. That auntie can stuff a Thanksgiving turkey, boy. He's my favorite aunt. Auntie Rourke. Oh, yeah. Oh my golly, gee whiz, dude. Holy. Okay, no comment, I guess.
Oh my god.
We shouldn't make fun. We shouldn't make fun.
Well, this shirt, yeah. Well,
Yeah, we shouldn't make fun.
No.
What were you saying, Olivia?
Oh, sorry. Well, to bring us actually back, I guess. I just think it's so crazy that his joke, the punchline is that she deserved it.
Right.
So,
yeah.
The joke is that it's just offensive.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just being offensive. There's not really a joke.
There's no meaning
Yeah,
in the joke. It doesn't play into his intelligence or his humor. Like, it's literally just mean.
It's just mean. That's the joke.
Mhm.
Is that it's mean.
And I have to imagine the intent was more so to be shocking right out of the gate, to sort of set the tone for the rest of the special or whatever, which is why I asked if the rest of the special was like that, but you said
I mean,
it
I watched like
continues to be
15
pretty-
minutes and I was like, I'm not feeling it.
You're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
let's see. Yeah, Drew Affalo went after him. You're busted now, buddy.
Hey, I want to talk to y'all about something I think is pretty relevant, topical, if you will.
Oh,
For those
3
of you
minutes?
that
I
may be
can't do this, Drew.
curious, my mentions are absolutely fucking flooded with clips from a very specific comedy special. And you all know which one I'm fucking talking about. No need to tag me anymore. I'm good. I already have an astigmatism in each eye. I don't want pink eye either. In case anyone's curious, no, I'm not fucking surprised. Not even a little bit. You're telling me a man
Here's the
who-
thing. I'm sure that what she's saying is awesome, but I don't want to watch it for 3 minutes.
There it is.
She's funny. I'm a fan. I just, you know what I mean? I want to get on with it. It's getting late. This Ohio and Skibbity.
Even guys and that.
So
And
in
that. I'm just kind of out on
here's his-
stand-up comedians in general.
as a genre of people.
Yeah, I guess not as a genre of people, but as a format for comedy. I watched a lot of stand-up growing up. I was like really into it. I never like aspired to or had an idea of wanting to do it, but I don't know. I just watched specials all the time.
I did too.
growing up.
Yeah,
and I just think the format is kind of tired.
I think
frankly.
it's like sketch comedy in that it's really hard to be really good at it.
Yeah.
It's like an absolute unicorn to be someone that can actually be on stage for an hour, captivate audience with not just funny but also interesting content.
There's only 3 people that could do that for me: Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Mark Maron. Other than that, I'm out.
Mark Maron's good, huh?
He does more storytelling and like dark jokes, but he's very much like realizing that these Roganites, if you will, are kind of ruining it.
They are, dude. They're
Yeah.
ruining it.
Yeah.
And 2 of them that you named are not doing it anymore. So it just kind of
One of them's dead.
One's dead, the
and
other
one of them's
is like
just doing shitty
semi-retired.
Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, boy, that's probably the best stand-up comic of all time, eh?
I mean, AB and I always talk about his specials like all the
Dude,
time.
they're crazy.
They're the best. Like the best.
I think stand-up comedy is definitely at a low point right now than it's been in a long time. But
There's some out there that I still enjoy, but I just don't like. I used to even go to comedy shows a lot, and I guess COVID is kind of what broke the momentum of going to them, and I'm just not really motivated to do it anymore.
I feel like there's got to be a movement coming up soon where, like, a counter movement to this Roganite bullshit that's infected the brain of comedians.
Yeah.
I don't know. The problem is that Rogan has turned into like this kingmaker, this gatekeeper of comedy, that somehow every fucking person that wants to make it in comedy needs to go through Joe fucking Rogan.
Yeah.
So there needs to be an alternate universe where people that aren't alpha bros that live on egg yolk and cow semen can do stand-up specials.
There's a lot of comedians that I really like, but I like them like in podcasts. I find them funny like when they're just sitting talking, but their stand-up I don't like at all.
I think that's what we're seeing with Matt Rife. His crowd work is very good. He's very quick, but I'm learning his comedy is sophomoric. I think it's like basic and not that funny or interesting. It's a different art. It's a different discipline entirely. You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyway, he posted if you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, then here's a link to my official apology. Tap to solve your issue, and then you tap, and it takes you to special needs helmet.
Bro, but
what?
Look at his fucking shoes, man. Homie's wearing the he's wearing the 4s, dude.
Yeah, it's a special needs helmet are lightweight, soft, durable, well ventilated, and offer a unique comfort fit plus. I didn't know this was a thing. Medical shop. I mean, I know it's like a it's a trope. But is the special needs helmet real? Apparently it is.
It sure is.
And Matt Rife says that y'all should be buying one if you've been offended by his shows. Whatever. He's doing the Roganite thing.
Yeah.
He's trying to switch teams.
I mean, it seems calculated, right? Like,
yeah,
he must have somehow just wasn't happy with his audience, despite it being quite large, from what you're saying. I mean, that's the thing is, it seems like this is the thing you do to get attention and to, even if it's negative attention, to kind of like get yourself out there. It didn't really seem like he needed that. It sounds like he was wildly successful.
He was like the comedian.
Yeah, so I think very odd to just kind of do this out of nowhere.
I think that ultimately, what's his name? Green.
John Green.
Hank Green.
Hank Green.
Had the best take about it. It's just he's ruining.
Yeah, I agreed with that.
He really is trying to pander to or I don't know, a male audience for some reason. He wants those men.
Yeah, maybe his audience made him feel like demasculated or something. Stupid.
Could be, yeah.
Or
could be.
maybe he felt that way all the time, and when he got the bag and felt like comfortable financially, he just decided to
like ditch his
go
audience.
face a mask off.
Which that's lame too.
It could also be like, again, he was on Joe Rogan, and just based on the highlights we sing, they got a lot of views. It could be also like from external sources, like all these dumb fucking alpha losers, insecure little manlets are making him feel like, oh well, whatever, you just entertain women. I feel like people with a large female fan base in comedy are treated as like not serious.
You got to make
funny.
You got to make the dudes laugh.
So maybe he's feeling some forces from these egg yolk fucking drinkers.
The seed oil boys.
Seed oil freaks, exactly. To make the dudes laugh. So hopefully the dudes are giggling out there, brother. Because the ladies ain't. And that is that. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I wish we had more clips. I don't even know if we can show it, but some of the stuff he went on to make quite a lot of kind of
It's stuff from the special that'll definitely get us named.
Yeah, true. Well, guys, that's about it. I mean, we do have the eel pit, but it's 5 o'clock. I gotta get going. But
Damn,
with any...
that means we won't get to it till next week.
Yeah, we'll do it. Well,
Because we don't have a show on Friday.
We'll do it on Monday.
On Monday?
So, guys, remember, even though we are taking off for Thanksgiving, we will have an episode up tomorrow for members, the You Laugh, You Lose Thanksgiving special, and that same will be up on Friday for everybody. It will be switching from member to public, so everybody's going to get a chance to see it. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Somebody said that was hilarious when Mark Norman was on with Ethan and Howie. I recognize him, but I don't know who that is. Is he one of those alpha bros? He sat with me for like a brief second on one.
Right, I remember that. I wasn't familiar with him either.
Is he an alpha bro? I don't know.
Mark Norman?
Yeah. Got fun. He's got like some very neurotic energy.
Norman.
But I guess that's
Mark
S. Brownlee.
I saw a lot of people suggesting a bunch of people that are good stand-ups that they still like, and I'm sure it still is good. I was just saying, me personally, I'm kind of bored of the format
I
of
know
like
what
the
you mean.
stand-up comedy
Yeah,
special.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
for sure.
Plenty of them are funny.
And I feel like an hour's too long. The hour specials, it's so hard. Do 30 minutes, I think, you know. But it's hard to convince people you're going to come out for 30 minutes. You're going to drive out, park,
your money's
buy
worth,
a ticket, dress up.
Yep.
Okay, so yes, thank you, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving to all and everyone. And thank you to our members, you guys. Really, thank you to all the people that donated and subscribed. Love you guys so much for that. And stay tuned. The Thanksgiving special will be dropping on Friday for everybody. And we'll see you guys on Monday. So, with that being said, last night we let the Rizzler talk. Even Livy done and didn't rizz up my baby Gronk. He said your gap was so high on Kimberly. Even Kyson night and I show speed hitting the gritty. A grim is shaking Fortnite.
A grim is shaking Fortnite. Even Livy done was getting rizzed up by baby Gronk. He said that her yacht was so high on Kimberly. Even Kyson night and I show speed hitting the gritty. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite. A grim is shaking Fortnite.